Pepsi.
Ghost Army!
Ghost Army!
Army!
Yeah. Okay, so you're recording
It's great
now?
because Ben
Yes.
has no idea what the fuck we're talking about.
Well, I
Oh.
started recording my
I have no idea what
just
Pepsi
to
is.
start a bit
What?
early, but
How
yeah.
the fuck do you not
We
know
will
what
see.
Pepsi is?
Wait,
What is Pepsi?
How is there a difference?
Drink
between
Pepsi!
Online, do not
Pepsi
disturb.
for podcast.
I don't know.
Pepsi for podcast?
Podcast.
Pepsi for podcast game.
Pepsi, man. Okay.
This is the podcast.
This is the Pogcast.
The pod.
Anyway. Okay, Chris, you're recording?
I've been recording for 45
Excellent.
seconds.
All right, let's go then.
So I
let's
really
get
hope
it.
that in the full version, you leave in me asking Ben, how the fuck does he not know what Pepsi is?
Yeah, you know, just
Okay.
have that be the beginning of the podcast, and it's just us rambling for a minute before we do the countdown.
Yep, that's
Perfect.
the prelude. Okay, now here we
I
go
don't
though.
think that would work unless we were unaware that this was in the video.
Fuck
No,
you.
it's funnier this way. Fuck you.
Yeah, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Ned's
Pepsi.
Craft Pepsi!
Pepsi for
Hello,
podcast.
Crash Bandicoots. I am Dr. Neocortex, sex
What?
star of the
Who is
Crash.
this imposter?
I am here to say that I joined ShinyCast, and now it is the Neocortex.
Real Dr. Neocortex. Sex.
Loving this
you
already.
idiots.
Fuck you. Who else is on the Neocortex podcast? Introduce yourselves.
I'm the real Dr. Neocortex. If I were a robot, which I'm not, I'm well put together.
Fuck you. Anyway, I'm Shifreless. That's Pappy G. And then who are our other regular members?
I was
Okay,
hoping you
Jesus
keep it
Christ,
going.
I
so
don't know
can
what's
be
going on
engine.
here.
Oh, hey, Mordo.
You're not a
Whoa.
regular member. Get out of here.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Bye-bye.
He left.
GG.
Hooray. Okay, so William, Chris, and Ben are here as usual, but we have a special guest. So why don't you properly introduce yourself to the viewing public who are
Or
not viewing?
improperly, if
because
it's
this is a
funnier that way.
Hey, buddies. It's me, Mordo. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, definitely. So, what do you do?
Well, one,
Your mom.
I'm...
This
Epic.
isn't the Chris channel.
No.
Oh
it's not.
no,
No.
God.
No, I'm way better than that. No, I'm mostly an artist. I edit for James and also for Chris. I'm part of for the Chef Game dubs. I am somewhat of a YTPer. I just don't do it often. I do have a Adventures in Odyssey YTP thing in the works at the moment. I've just been editing the Part 5 recap as we speak for Chris of Persona 4.
Epic. Yeah, you can find Mordo on Space Chris 7, which is Chris's channel, where me, Mordo, Chris, Patrick, and Jess, who was on in a previous episode, it's mainly us.
Mhm.
Sometimes William is there, sometimes other people.
Sometimes
We dub.
William likes to just show up, talk about feet, and then leave.
Yeah, so we dub
Yep,
video
you know
games and
me.
make up terrible, wacky lore. So you can
That
check
has
that
now
out.
spanned
You're
into
just
a
there in the
45
background
fucking
and you
page
just leave
document.
before the film ends.
Yes, we have a 45-page document of the lore we've made up for all the games we've dubbed, from like Persona to Resident Evil to Ace Attorney to
Mass
Mass
Effect.
Effect.
Mass Effect.
James,
It's-
you know
yep.
the book Bojack writes when he's on drugs in season 1?
yes,
That's basically the lore.
that is our lore. That is
No,
correct.
our lore's more cracked out than that.
Once Mass Effect the
Name a
third
better
is
lore.
over,
I'll
I'm gonna
wait.
write the script for the Shafe Gang universe explained.
Okay, Patrick's gonna make a video explaining it, just like how Donkey made his Kingdom Hearts explained video. So
It's funny
Don't
'cause
worry.
with
The same thing.
with normally for my art side, I do have like my own lore in a bunch of series and stuff, and it also comes, it ties all together, and it all comes together near the end, which is kind of funny because it's kind of like the same with this lore, because Mass Effect 3 is like our huge finale thing where we bring everyone back.
Thank
Nice.
God Mordo's recording his audio separately. I just want to say that now.
yeah, there's some
Yeah.
skipping on our end.
Yeah, my laptop kind of fucking sucks. Again, it's a gateway, so it's pretty cheap, so I don't think it's gonna run well. And also the Discord app on my laptop just kind of fucking sucks.
Yeah,
Kind of fucking
That's-
sus, if you ask me.
indeed.
It's like a shitload of fuck. What the fuck were they thinking?
It is a,
What were they thinking?
you know what? As a back up, I'm just gonna open up the Chrome version because it works fine a lot more on there than the app.
Epic. Anyway, though, so how about
Speaking
some
of epic-
general news? Yes. Speaking of epic games,
Epic be thy game.
how about Fortnite adding
Epic.
Martin Luther King to their game?
It's already gone to hell.
Why?
They
What?
Who thought that was a good idea in a game with guns?
So what happened is that they added like an extra hub or whatever. You can like go there, and it has like archival video of like some footage of him and stuff. It's like an interactive museum kind of thing. It's just that like that's a cool idea, but why is it in Fortnite?
Yeah.
Why
Yeah,
is it in the game where you can nay as Rick Sanchez?
I was talking to William about this the other day, but like as someone who hasn't played Fortnite since like 2018, I don't even know what it is anymore. Like they keep adding in all these new characters and like just these crazy modes. Now it's Among Us mode, and it's like, is this not a battle royale anymore? Like I thought this was what is Fortnite now?
I mean, to be fair, James, if you really want to stretch, originally it was supposed to be a zombie horde game that failed, and then they did the battle royale thing, and that became popular.
Yeah,
No, it's
and
really
then
funny because
they made Among
when I first saw the trailer for that, and I'm like, oh, this looks neat. And then I see the battle royale stuff, and I'm like, this isn't what I expected. What the fuck is this?
What is this chicanery? Yeah. So I don't know about this. I don't know. It's good to like educate children, I guess. This is where children are, but
All I'm going to
still.
say, it is now canon in the Fortnite universe that there were colored fountains in the year 2021.
Yeah, why? Why Fortnite?
Martin Luther King
No,
a
it's
long
funny
time
I,
existed a long time after a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away or something. because-
Martin Luther King is in the same continuity as Palpatine's message in Rise of Skywalker. Somehow, Martin Luther King returned. So, yep, this is
He isn't dead.
yep. So, thank you
No,
Fortnite for this. I don't understand any of this. Anyway,
No, I like back then. I used to play Fortnite mostly with Crad and Guff. Shout out to them. I don't anymore because I just kind of grew out of it. I played it recently, but I wasn't that much aware of the Martin Luther King thing. I think
Well,
they
that-
were talking about it in a games chat in my boyfriend's server, but yeah, and I'm like,
yeah, it just
fuck.
got announced.
Yeah, it
Didn't
literally
really
just
pay
happened like
attention.
2 days ago.
Yeah.
It's recent.
didn't.
Yeah.
I think it got
whatever.
announced the day after we watched the movie and the server. We'll get to that later.
Oh, the movie. We will get to
Yeah,
that.
we'll get to that later.
Oh yes. Anyway, let's see what else happened. They
The
announced
chat is
Cat
just
Dog.
Ace Attorney or
Cat
No More
Dog and
Heroes
April
now.
O'Neil.
Yeah, Cat Dog is in the game now. The
Nick All-Star Brawl.
April O'Neil. People are saying that TMNT is like the Fire Emblem because like some people said Loud House, but like Loud House is big right now for Nick. TMNT though,
That's
I don't
legacy
know.
franchise.
I mean it is a pre-existing franchise, but I don't know.
It's,
Yeah.
it's the Pokemon.
Cooler
It's Pokemon,
Smash.
I guess. And
I mean-
SpongeBob is the Mario.
I mean, if anything, TMNT's that's kind of like if Banjo-Kazooie somehow had like 5 characters, that's what TMNT would be because it's the one that got bought out.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because that was not a Nickelodeon franchise until like 2012.
Opening a
Yeah. It's a weird.
It is cool though because before this week, April O'Neil was never playable in any of the TMNT games, and then this week came and now she's playable in 2.
Incredible.
Neat.
They were in a race to make her playable.
Incredible.
Also, Cat Dog is better than Ryu, Terry, and Kazuya because they can only face one fighter at a time, but Cat Dog can face both directions.
Heck yeah.
Simultaneously.
Amazing. And I think Patrick, you told me there were only 3 remaining slots in the base roster, they said.
There were so there were 6 characters yet to be revealed, except at least 3 of them are already known because Aang, Katara, and
You mean Korra?
Aang, Korra, and Ren and Stimpy silhouettes are all in the box art.
So is Cat Dog's.
Yeah.
Yeah, we already knew about Cat Dog.
Okay, so there's 3 mystery characters.
I just
for the
want
base
Hugh
game.
Neutron, baby.
Yeah.
Well,
Heck yeah, who knew Sean?
Give me two.
I'm gonna say like I would
Timmy
be-
and Jimmy.
Yeah,
I'd be surprised
where-
if they're not. I would be surprised if they're not in it.
I would be
Forget
genuinely
Jimmy. Jimmy's
shocked if
role
like
needs-
Timmy at least wasn't in. It doesn't make sense that he hasn't been revealed yet. What else?
Also, do you think they'll put Garfield in?
That would be amazing.
At least as DLC, if anything.
Yeah,
it'll
please
probably
do.
be DLC.
Because
So,
if we're already
Omashu-
getting TMNT,
I mean,
Yeah.
the fact that this haven't gotten Squidward or Mr. Krabs is upsetting.
they need at least Squidward. If you're gonna do at least, if you can only do one more SpongeBob character, then do Squidward.
Yeah.
He should
So-
kick your fucking ass.
Omashu is a stage, which is epic. They put the Cabbage Man in. It's like seeing the Cabbage Man really like makes me realize, okay, they definitely care about this game and like these franchises. Like
I mean,
Say
I
the
it,
can,
fact
don't
that they
think it.
put the Cabbage Man in.
I can already tell that from the moveset. Like,
It's weird that they put the Cabbage Man, like Omashu, in as a stage before they revealed Aang. Like that's random, but okay.
I mean, I
you know,
guess
sucks. I
everyone just
can't
kind of
think-
assumes that they're gonna be in it.
yeah.
You know what
Because-
sucks? I can't think Cabbage the same way again. Besides thinking of someone else.
Yeah, because funny Cabbage Man.
Persona
sorry,
is banned until
Cabbage
further
Man.
notice.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
Further notice is later in the podcast.
Yes.
Okay.
when I looking back at the Nickelodeon kart racer roster, there is no Fairly Odd Parents or Jimmy Neutron in that either.
What?
That's-
There is
There's
okay.
no
Squidward.
Jimmy or Timmy.
Alright,
Take
dude.
off
I
your
would
clothes.
Well, okay, I was gonna say maybe because like the controversy with Butch, but now that they have Danny Phantom in the game now,
And
Yeah.
Danny
that-
Phantom
no,
is
that
also
clearly
in
it's
that
not a
game.
problem anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, what? That's so weird. How is
Also, I
that
was gonna say
possible?
I brought up like other places that like I would like to see like stages in like some of the game shows, and one of them I brought up was Legends of the Hidden Temple. I don't think they can do that now though, because I don't know if you guys saw, but apparently Legends of the Hidden Temple is coming back on the CW
Huh.
this October.
I was
Did
not
I
aware of
buy
that.
the rights or something?
I don't know what the deal is with that, but it's like, nope, there's D. Bradley Baker
CW 's
still
not part
voicing
of
Olmec.
Viacom.
It's him.
Well,
They have a
All
Twitter
right,
Tim.
page.
That is
alrighty.
a small image of a roster.
They need the aggro crack as a stage, though. Come on.
Yeah.
Impressed.
Anyway.
Rocco would be nice for classic fans.
Yeah.
I don't have any attachment.
Oh, I would love Rocco.
That's one of my favorite classic Nicktoons, so I'd like that.
Heck
Yeah.
I don't know
With
what the stage
Otis.
would specifically be,
We
but
gotta have
They
Otis.
have- I love how Hey Arnold doesn't seem like it's getting Arnold.
I mean, that wouldn't make any sense to not have Arnold.
yeah, you need the main character. Like if you
Yeah.
have Oblina there, why don't you have Ickis?
Yeah.
I mean, like they might just be only putting in Reptar because
Because they don't want to beat up babies.
Which apparently you can do in like the iPhone games.
but you can still fight children with the Loud family. I would love everyone would love to beat up Angelica.
Everyone, yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
there's
well.
your loophole. Put in the all grown up versions.
Aha. Got
Yep.
him. That's like
Perfect.
putting like reboot
is averted.
Dante in PlayStation All Stars.
I heard an idea of putting Tommy Pickles in some sort of car thing that he's had before.
Yeah.
So then it's like Bowser Jr. You're not actually beating up the babies, you're just beating up the car.
Put them in the robot snail from the second movie.
Yes. Please do.
Oh yeah, that'd be neat.
Which,
Yeah.
by the way, have you guys seen Rugrats in Paris?
No.
No.
I
It is
have.
weird because you can tell that they really just wanted to make a Rugrats in Japan movie, but for some reason they had to be in Paris because love. Because that movie ends with a fight between Mecha Godzilla and a giant robot snail. And
Yep,
Euro
that's
Reptar
what I
Land is basically
associate
just
with
a
Paris.
Tokyo.
I seen the movie, but it's been like a long time since I last saw it. But I
Euro
have seen it.
Reptar Land is just a little Tokyo theme park.
Angelica said what?
Pretty
in
much.
Paris?
Amazing.
Angelica goes to Paris, and the first person she sees, she says "Konnichiwa" because she doesn't understand which language it is.
Wow. Incredible.
I know
Um,
perfect French. Schadenfreude.
Anyway, though, we did talk about Nick All Stars a lot last time, so we should
Yeah, because
probably
that was a main
move on.
topic.
So
There's
what
that
else?
other.
Wait, I have one last thing to
Morgana.
say. Stars.
What happened, Nick All Stars?
There apparently, I'm not sure if it's true, but each stage might correlate to a different fighter. So Omashu and the Spirit World and the Air Temple might imply there's going to be a third Avatar character.
Cool. I hope it's
Would-
fucking Cabbage Man. He's a stage when Cabbage Man joins the battle, Alfonso sells the cabbages. Leave
I
it
would
to me.
I would say Katara, but I feel like she'd be too close to Korra at that point.
Yeah, maybe like
Yeah.
Zuko.
Maybe.
Hey,
Oh yeah,
Zuko
Zuko would be
would be
cool.
cool.
Maybe Toph.
Zuko
Yeah.
makes the most sense. Toph has been brought up because it's Omashu.
Yeah, Boomy. Like, come
Hell
on.
yeah.
That's his home state.
Iroh.
Yeah. Iroh.
And they
or
could, if they
Rai.
want a villain character, they could do Ozai.
Sparky Boom Man.
There we
Combustion
go.
Man.
Oh, we get
Yeah.
we get
Someone say
fake
Barrack.
Toph. We get fake Toph from the Ember Iron players.
Yes, that would actually be amazing. Anyway, though.
Okay,
Okay, so
Super
what
Monkey
else happened?
Ball
Monkey Ball with Morgana.
and Kiryu, because that was also announced within the time.
Yeah.
Actually, I
don't
think
actually
most
know.
I think most of the guest characters were announced since last time.
Did
Yeah.
they bring
Yo, my boy Yuri in a ball.
she's
Let's
sucking-
go.
Banana Blitz?
I don't.
It's an
They haven't
absolute
announced
money.
Sonic yet, have they?
No, he was, but he was also leaked beforehand, and we kind of just assumed.
Yeah, I mean it's obvious.
They hinted at him at the end of one trail, and then like a couple weeks later, because after that they announced Beat from Jet Set Radio, and then Sonic and Tails.
Yeah. So
Yeah, the guest characters are Beat from Jet Set Radio, Sonic and Tails, Kiryu from Yakuza, and as post-launch DLC, Morgana.
yeah, so if they're gonna put Kiryu in there, then clearly they can make the human characters from Persona fit in there.
I
So
think that they would
why
have done
they
Joker
have-
from Persona Q.
Put in
Yeah.
Vibe and Naoto.
Put in Vibe and
Yes!
Naruto. Like anyone but Morgana, my literal least favorite character in the
Jack
franchise.
Frost.
Like, I hate Morgana more than any other
I
Persona
want-
character.
God,
I really
honestly,
do. They
I was
really
kinda
had to
hoping
put
for
him
Jack Frost, but like we got this. I'm like, God's sakes.
Yeah,
I think like everyone
okay,
likes
cool.
Morgana's design, but no one actually likes Morgana.
in. Yeah, I think that's it.
Me.
Exactly.
That's agreed.
Sega keeps assuming we like Morgana, but no, it's just a neat design. The character is
cute.
so shit.
I mean, I guess
Cute,
it's
But the personality, no, sucks.
Teddy
Isn't
is
like-
definitely like probably a worse character, but I hate Morgana more.
I don't know. I don't think Teddy is as bad. I wouldn't have minded
who-
Teddy in a ball.
You know who's
Uh,
more chatter than Morgana?
Who?
Harry.
Oh yeah.
Be in a ball. Let's
I
go.
guess it's a
No,
match
here's the
not
thing though. You
in
put
the ball.
Teddy in a ball because he is one.
Yeah. I
Just
guess
shove
in
him
a
in
ball
there.
would be nice.
He is the
Goro
ball.
Akechi in a ball.
Yeah.
Anyway, though, yeah, I don't know. I'll probably just pay $5 to get Morgana because I'm a Persona whore.
They should
So,
put Mario in.
It worked. Yeah,
That's
what if
the-
they put Mario?
What I was hoping that would happen would be if they do like a guest monkey character from each console. So Nintendo would get DK, Sony would get Ape Escape, and Microsoft would get like
Banjo.
know.
Monkey Chief,
I mean Banjo
Banjo's
kind of neat, I guess.
monkey.
In a ball.
Master Chief, but
Mon-
he's Monkey.
Monkey
Chief.
Chief. Yeah, that would actually be really cool, and it would like incentivize like getting a certain version if you want a certain character. That would
I would
be
still
nice.
pick Donkey Kong over Ape Escape, because but yeah,
Yeah.
that would be
Yeah.
cool to see.
It
Donkey
would.
Konga?
The thing that confuses me though is why is this post-launch DLC? I guess since the game's already gone gold because it's close enough now that they have to send it out to get shipped out and the discs made.
Yeah.
But like, why is this post-launch DLC and why is it the same price as all the other DLC, which gives you more?
Yeah. I don't know. Because
Sega
Persona fans
owns
will pay
Atlas.
for it.
Also, like, it's Atlas's mascot is Jack Frost, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't they put Jack Frost?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Maybe it was Jack Frost.
Maybe later on,
But
because
now,
I'm hoping
Hopefully.
that if there is already post-launch DLC, I'm hoping that means they add more stuff too. Hell,
Yeah.
maybe we'll get Hatsune Miku in a ball.
Hatsune Miku.
Hatsune Miku.
Maybe we
is
get
that
Knuckles
you
voiced
in a
by
ball?
Idris Elba.
You know, it'd be awful if they put Morgana in a Shin Megami Tensei game.
Oh,
That would be awful.
That would. Hey, did we
God.
talk about Knuckles being Idris Elba in the last
Oh, yeah.
one?
No one was guessing Idris Elba for Knuckles during Leah, but then once it was announced, I was like, yeah, that makes perfect sense. Do that.
It does.
It's
It really
perfect.
fits. I like that better than The Rock voicing Knuckles.
Yeah.
So yeah, sounds dope.
The
He
fact
will
that they
literally
went.
do anything.
Here's
He
the
was
thing.
in Cats, and now he's Knuckles.
The Rock is your funny haha joke pick. Idris Elba is okay, we're taking it seriously now.
Yeah,
Oh
exactly.
yeah.
What if they made it John Cena?
That's
that'd be
funny
bad.
haha.
Dun, 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 dun. That would be another. I mean, that would also kind of
It
be.
is Knuckles. You can't see my fuckles.
You do
Oh,
John
my
Cena
God.
for Vector.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be pretty good.
So what well-known work is he well known for?
I know Idris Elba from Pacific Rim.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
neat.
Cats 2019.
Oh yeah, the
Was it
naked Freddy Krueger
Cats?
cat. Yeah, he was
He
a
was-
naked Freddy Krueger cat.
Oh my god!
The Cavity. He was just in the Suicide Squad, and he was in The Office at one point for some reason. He's been in a lot of stuff. The Wire, all sorts of stuff.
No, there's like this one meme of like this one clip of him just like dying over like
Yeah,
a
I
hot
know
wing or something like that.
clip.
It's like, ew, what the fuck?
Just eating like.
I saw like an
hot food.
animatic of that with Knuckles, and I thought, oh, that's great. That's I
Iconic.
love that.
So I'm
yeah.
wondering like, what's the deal with Tails though? Like, are they gonna get the same voice actress from the first movie, or are they gonna try and get a celebrity?
That's the big question because the first movie voice actress was just the game voice actress. That was Colleen Shawnee.
Yeah.
The question is like,
Yeah.
are they going to keep her since she was already in it? Are they going to try to get a celebrity? Or are they
I
still
don't
going to try for a
know.
game? Or are they going to get? Because I think it's like I forget her name, but like the woman who voiced Tails back in Colors came back to reprise her role for the remake and for the Rise of the Wisp web animation. So I don't know if she's going to be taking over again. I don't know. That's the big question mark.
Yeah.
And like the thing with Tails is that like the only good Tails voice actors have been women. So I don't know if they're gonna try to get a woman to voice Tails just like that, or if they're still gonna try to go for like a young sounding guy.
Yeah, I mean that'd be weird to have like a woman voice Tails if it's like a celebrity voice casting
Yeah.
thing, because it's like
Yeah.
Ariana Grande is Tails the Fox.
amazing. So yeah,
And Zendaya is Tails.
Zendaya.
Zendaya
Oh my
is
God.
Miles Prower.
Zendaya is Amy. Amazing. So yeah, I guess we'll see how that goes.
I wonder if Eggman is gonna. I mean, Robotnik, Eggman's that same thing. Jim Carrey is gonna make Shadow in this movie.
Maybe, or maybe
I
he'll
don't
make
know.
Metal
I don't know
Sonic.
if Shadow will show up, how
Just
they'll
have
handle
to,
that.
F
Because
around and find out.
if they want to keep like the games, then he was created as a government project that Eggman found later.
Yeah.
Government project that was also aided by aliens in space. Don't ask about Shadow the Hedgehog, the game.
Chaos.
I'm here to kill it.
See, what I thought was going to happen was that he was going to use the hair he got from Sonic in the last movie to make Metal Sonic.
Yeah,
That makes
It's
sense.
a possibility.
it could happen. We don't know. I hope his assistant that he had the sexual tension with comes back. Like that's my only wish.
Yes.
for this
Yes.
movie.
Agent Stone, hell yeah.
Agent Stone.
Agent Stone, my
That was
beloved.
the best part. Yeah. Anyway, though, is there any other general news?
I know this was mentioned in the Pokemon stream, which will be happening right after this recording is done.
Yeah.
But
Oh yeah, that.
one time we talked about how Foreman Spike can be a returning character in the Mario movie by Illumination.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't have.
It'd be really funny if they just call it Foreman Spike, but it's just Spike from New Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah,
Like, he's
Like,
just
they
called
mixed
Foreman
it
Spike
up.
for no reason.
like they just had no idea which character they were using.
Spike is their boss. That I guess for some
So
reason.
even when you go into Wrecking Crew, there's like 3 different designs for Foreman Spike. So who gives a shit?
Yeah, Just who gives a shit
I don't
about this
care.
movie? It's gonna be terrible. Why even bother? It's
Well, we
whatever.
still don't know anything about it otherwise.
Yeah, honestly, but like I don't care. I'm not anticipating it. It's another Illumination movie. I don't
You're
care
gonna
that it's
see it
based off
anyway.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
Not
I'm
in theaters,
no, I'm
but-
personally like, if they
Maybe.
actually are bringing back Foreman Spike, they really dug for that one.
yeah.
That
Yeah,
is,
James, you know that people are gonna tell you to make a video on it, and then you'll be able to make the money back you spent on the ticket to make the video.
Okay. Well, no, if it
Yeah,
comes to
that's bound to
streaming
happen.
services on the same day, then that's what I'll do. I won't go to a theater to watch it.
Yeah, we just still don't know what's happening with theaters in general right now because we don't know what's happening with Delta.
Yeah.
How long has that
Exactly.
thing,
Delta
been,
Lord.
and how long has it been since it was announced? Like, oh yeah, we're making a Mario movie.
Fucking years. We've known about this since like 2017 or some shit.
Good
Yeah.
lord.
still only going to be released in like 2023.
I believe so. I don't know.
Wow.
Who cares?
Before we move on, Ben, do you have any opinions about things we said?
Everything's been said already. I think I'm good.
Okay.
Okay.
You should watch the Super Mario Bros. Movie from 1993. Now that's a masterpiece.
Great. The best movie
Oh,
ever
yeah.
made.
Yeah.
This
I
is
need
cinema.
Koopa coins. Okay, so I believe that means we can continue to Chris's headlines. Ooh boy,
Yes, I have a good selection here today.
God.
Today, well, actually not today. This comes from yesterday, in fact. In Las Vegas, not Las Vegas, excuse me. I misconstrued the Michigan-sized island known as England with Las Vegas.
Oh, good.
Animal rescuers and firefighters responded to an unusual situation when a hedgehog was found trapped in a parking lot drain.
Uh-oh.
This happened in Seaford, East Sussex, England, in a
they
parking lot
filming
where
the next
residents
movie there?
reported a hedgehog was trapped in a drain.
Some
the filming for
guy
Sonic 2,
wanted
right?
to see if they could they could make Sonic real life.
Yep. I think this is
Sonic in real.
He is afraid of water.
yeah.
The people that rescued it were trying to figure out how the hell a hedgehog actually wound up in the drain. And based on the video, it's actually not that wide of a drain, so I don't know how the hedgehog got there in the first place.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, you
This is
said that
lot
there's
of
a
lore for
video.
made-up
Yes.
article.
So that means true.
Yeah. Very true.
Did
He
you know?
spoiled it.
Accurate.
Did you know you can now get your hands on a piece of Princess Diana's wedding cake?
Doubtful. And
Know
he's
that.
old.
Well, that doesn't mean you can't get your hands on it. Just don't eat it. So that's probably true as well.
It's like
Moira
tap water.
Smith, an employee
It's
of
Garcia's.
Queen Mother, was originally sold to the auction house in 2008 on behalf of Smith's family. It has been sitting in a plastic-wrapped cake tin ever since.
Huh. Okay. Well, at least
I'm
it
not
was
sure I
wrapped
trust
in
that.
plastic.
Ow.
Yeah.
Plastic
North
is
Koreans are ordered
real.
to stop speaking, dressing, and dancing like South Koreans.
Well, it's North Korea, so I'll believe anything you tell me about North Korea.
Yeah.
Even if Kim Jong-un just in 2013 finally allowed pizza into the country for the first time?
Yeah, I'd believe that because it's fucking Kim Jong Un.
Well, you'd be
Yeah, he just
wrong
does
because that was
that
Kim
move.
Jong-il back in 1994.
Oh, damn. He got it.
Damn.
He actually had a fake one for once. Oh, man.
And
Damn.
here's the last one. This one's the surprise one.
Okay.
Man bitten by python while sitting on the toilet.
That can happen.
Yeah. I believe it.
A 65-year-old man was left with minor injuries after a reticulated python bit him while he was sitting on the toilet.
Yep.
Yep.
Is it like one of those pictures where the toilet bowl is filled with the python?
There are
It's
no
just like
images
wrap
of the
around, it looks like
toilet
shit.
bowl in question.
I'm
Damn.
just imagining just the python just coming out of the toilet and just biting his ass.
Well, that's literally what happened, except it happened on his balls.
Ow.
Python fucker! Python fucker!
Python fucker! Python fucker!
According
Better
to
than a
the
python.
He
and a dog,
fucked
I
a
guess.
python.
according to the police, it escaped a neighbor's apartment and got into the septic system.
Oh.
Damn.
Wow.
Was it a ball python?
I mean, it is now.
Ah,
Comedy gold.
Funny.
I can see why they call him Dick.
Because he has a penis. Anyway.
We can't spoil that until later.
Yeah, that's true. We're not there yet. We have other
Oh yeah,
movies.
there are 3 other movies.
Oh, actually, no. Yeah, you got 3 other movies. Talk about them.
Yep. Hey, it's time for the 4-movie showcase.
All right. The first one we can
Da, da,
speed one through
da.
because even if you like the first one, it was the one I had the least to say about.
Yes. Okay. So William gave me a movie called MFKZ called Muddafuckers. I'm looking on Letterboxd.
It's based on a French comic.
Okay. So I'm gonna be blunt. I hated this movie. It was really bad. I'm sorry.
Just gonna jump straight to it.
I don't know. I
To the point.
I guess the characters' designs were cool. There was like a guy who's like a skull.
Is
and he
that
has a-
fucking
James,
Sam?
I'm gonna be blunt with you. I like this movie for the animation and the style.
Okay.
That
So
was
you don't.
basically
So you have no attachment to the story.
not really. I just like the
Good.
style. I think it looks neat.
It does look neat, but I always am more invested in story, and this story was so shitty. It's like this guy is like an alien or something, and he has like powers, and these guys are trying to get him, and it's just the whole movie's him running from them. He never accomplishes anything throughout the movie. They swear so many times. There's this fucking rabid squirrel thing that's like the most annoying character ever.
They say it's like over the hedge.
It's like Over the Hedge, except cringe.
Was it
That's-
directed by Neil Breen?
No.
It was not.
Damn. This sounds like something he'd make.
If it was directed by
It was
Neil
a
Breen, it would be
French-Japanese
enjoyable.
Animated film.
There's
So this is
There's
technically
this girl
anime.
that he sees and he has a crush on, and I don't know what her deal is because she's just so awkwardly shoved into the movie. Because he like talks to her when he's on the run, even though they've never like talked before, and then it's like this huge betrayal, but they don't know each other, so it's like what's the betrayal? And by the end of the movie, the villains aren't taken care of. He just kills this one henchman that's been after them, but the main villain's still there. So what was accomplished? What happened in this movie? It's so bad.
There was a cool car chase.
Yeah, the car chase was funny with the ice cream, I guess. I don't know. This movie's bad. So that's my review.
Okay.
Okay,
The
moving
reaction
on.
was worth it.
Yes, thank you.
This was one of the ones like, if it looks neat, he'll like that. This was just one of the ones that was just kind of there to fill out the list.
Yeah. Okay, let's see.
I have way more to say about the other 3.
Yeah, I gave the next 2 both 7 out of 10s. Let's see.
Oh, that means you hate him.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
that does mean-
anything that's not a 5-star means you don't like it.
Yeah.
James
Okay,
has not liked any of the movies I've given him.
Correct. I hate every movie.
Yep, James hates every movie.
Yes, it's getting confirmed. I don't know which one I like. I'm gonna say maybe Night of the Living Dead I liked it a little bit less, just like a tiny bit. But yeah, Night of the Living Dead. Pretty pog movie though, very entertaining. Like old horror movies, I've really like come to appreciate them. They got this really cool feel to them. I love the aesthetic. The like just the black and white like low budget horror kind of aesthetic.
And you brought up low budget. Budget for the movie was $114,000.
Yeah, like that's pretty impressive what they like did. It's like you can kind of tell though it's low budget. Like they're basically just in this house, but it's still like there's a lot of tension. It's like it's still very entertaining. It's cool that like for a movie in 1968, it has like a black lead. Like that's really impressive for that year, especially.
Yeah, because 1968 was like one of those big years in history.
Yeah.
I heard there's just like a bunch of stuff that goes down that year.
Yeah.
Also, this was shot in Western Pennsylvania near Pittsburgh.
Nice. Yeah, just the main character is very like likable and very capable. And then everyone else is just kind of a like pathetic mess.
The old dude.
Yeah.
He's an asshole.
Yeah, that one guy. Oh my god, he was such an asshole. But yeah, like a lot of great tension, just a lot of like suspense. It wasn't like scary, but it was still very you felt the paranoia with this movie, and
Well,
it
I
was
also gotta remember when this was
enjoyable.
released as well.
Yeah, it was definitely probably scary at the time. Yeah.
Because with
Nowadays,
that
it's
level
just-
of like the violent gore, especially for 1968 in America specifically.
Yeah, and like I can appreciate, that for the time this would be like a pretty freaky horror movie. So it's like putting myself in the mindset of like that era, then yeah, it really does its job very well. And I did enjoy it a lot better than the Creature from the Black Lagoon. I just like connected more with like the characters and like the conflict. Well, and then the main character especially. I thought it was funny that like not so much like it's a funny joke in the movie, but like the fact that this is like one of the first major zombie movies, and so nobody like pays any attention to the fact that the girl is bitten and she's obviously going to turn into a zombie. It's like it probably wasn't obvious like at the time because it wasn't like that established of a trope. So I just thought it was like really quaint and interesting that they just didn't think this was any problem in the movie. And then who knows, she's a zombo. So yeah, it was
Do you know anything about the director?
I've heard
George
his
Romero.
name. Yeah, I've heard his name a lot.
This was the first movie he did. It sprung his career. He did like all the star of the Dead franchise. Like Dawn of the Dead's like the other big one in the 70s. That's the one that takes place in the mall, I believe. He helped with Creepshow. What else would people do? Survival of the Dead. They filmed The Amusement Park, which was created in 1975, which became a lost film for a while and was only recently rediscovered.
Oh wow, crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, this is the most available film that we've covered on here because this film is in the public domain.
Oh, excellent.
So if anyone here is interested and has not seen Night of the Living Dead yet, you can literally watch it on YouTube legally.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
I also want to point out again, I believe I mentioned this last time as well. Night of the Living Dead was released in October 1968. I bring that up because go down that quick. So the MPAA's rating system was created in November 1968.
Well, they dodged a bullet.
1 month before that became the main thing.
Damn.
So the G rating and the others did not exist until right after this movie came out. I also want to point out this was back when the MPA had the X rating, which is like the weirdest fucking rating ever.
Oh yeah.
Because that was like the one that wasn't copyrighted for some reason, which means that you didn't even actually have to get it rated to get that rating. You could just give your film an X rating if you felt like it. I think the idea was that it was like, if you already know that you're going to get an X rating, you might as well just give it to your movie so you don't have to deal with it. Don't have to deal with the certification and everything. Which effectively meant what actually ended up happening because of that was that people just gave their film an X rating and used that as a marketing tool.
That's interesting.
Like anytime you see like one of the big X-ray films, the poster always say like it's X-rated. Hell yeah, badass.
Like
Extreme.
they say, fuck and have sex.
Extreme.
Like Fritz the Cat, like it's all on all the posters. He's X-rated and animated. We're not X-rated for nothing, baby. They use it as like a marketing gimmick.
This man fucks.
Epic. Anyway, though, pretty epic movie. The ending was really fucked, but yeah, it's like, oh my god.
Yeah, they go for the realistic like ending there, where the military's just assholes.
Yeah.
Also, you can watch the full movie on the Wikipedia article.
Epic. It's on the Wikipedia article. Amazing.
Yes, it is in the Wikipedia article.
Epic.
Brilliant.
Do it. Anyway, so other movie. That's the only like old movie out of the bunch. There was also Colossal
From 2016.
Yeah. So it's like I remember seeing like ads for this movie. I didn't know like what it was about, other than it had a monster and it had Anne Hathaway, and so
Yeah.
it's a very
This is-
unique premise.
This is one of the harder ones to talk about without getting into spoilers, though. I
It is-
don't know if you saw the trailer or not, because for what they actually show you in the trailer.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of gathered that there was like a connection, like by the poster.
Well, yeah, but
it's
like with other
very-
characters in the movie with what their actual role is.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to get into it because well, we can get into the basic premise maybe, but
Yeah.
not like the
Because I
what
would
else
rather
can-
people actually watch the movie and then have it see it for themselves.
Yeah, it's very clever. So like basically Anne Hathaway finds out that there's this monster that just showed up in South Korea, I think it was.
Yeah,
And
Seoul,
then-
South Korea.
Yeah, and then she like figures out she can control it. It's like mimicking her actions, and it's like wild. So she doesn't know like how to deal with this. And then some other crazy stuff happens that I won't get into. But yeah, it was a extremely unique premise. I've never really seen done before.
And it
And I
talks about
like-
themes you probably didn't expect it to talk about.
Yeah, like thematically, it was like just really went in a direction I was not expecting, and I think it was a really smart way of handling a lot of like gender issues and that sort of thing.
Yeah, Because you
yeah.
watch the trailer for it and look at the post, and like, haha, look at the funny dancing monster. And then what it's
Mhm.
actually about,
Yeah, pretty heavy, honestly.
yeah, it's
but
a very relevant movie.
yeah, Jason Sudeikis really surprised me. Like his performance, like I was not expecting that from him. He did a great job. Anne Hathaway did a great job. Yeah, overall, I really liked this movie. Parts of it I thought were a little slow and meandering. But overall, like just the story was really intriguing, and I really liked the way it ended. I thought it was really clever.
Yeah, like the ending is like one of the most satisfying things for how they do it.
Yeah. Just
This is a movie that I've also on my own channel wanted to make a video for a while. It's just I haven't made content in a while. Oops.
yeah.
Because even in
Cool.
the kaiju community, this is like one of the more less talked about ones, because people just it's niche even in the niche. Basically, people know about it, but that's about it. And really, that I would kind of like that to change.
Yeah.
I think part of why it's so, one, in America, it was a limited theatrical release, so not as many people saw it over here even when it was coming out. And two, when it came out on Blu-ray finally, it was like it came out on August 1st, 2017. I know that date because it came out the same day as the Blu-ray for Shin Godzilla. If you were a kaiju fan in 2017, which Blu-ray did you buy?
Indeed.
The one with the word Godzilla in it.
yeah.
I bought both, but I feel like if a lot of people had a choice when they went to Walmart, they picked the one that had the guy they knew.
True.
Things they know.
Yeah.
So yeah,
But
this is definitely one that people should check out more, because I feel like it's definitely one that deserves to be talked about more.
Yeah, definitely check this one out. It was very good. It was kind of a little bit flawed in some areas, but overall, just the story was very, very smart and very satisfying by the end.
A
So,
fun
yeah.
anecdote about the movie is that when it was first announced, at a convention or something, they showed a poster that just for no goddamn reason just had Godzilla fighting the robot from Mazinger. So obviously Toho sued them at that point.
Yeah.
People like to bring that up as like a moment of Toho being assholes, but like, no, they blatantly just put Godzilla on the poster. That's you don't do that.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yike.
I mean,
Send
that was
the
before
cease and
the movie even like was made in production at that point either, but still.
Yeah. Just do a cease and desist, just like Nintendo.
They still made the movie, but it's fine.
Yeah. Anyway, though, so I guess that's it about Colossal. So
Yeah.
now we get to talk about the
The
best
greatest movie ever
fucking
made.
movie of
Fuck
all
yeah, I've
time.
been waiting for this moment.
Oh man.
You know what, Ben?
Oh,
Can
boy.
you do us a favor in the call? Can you turn your camera on? Because I want to see your reaction to everything that we say.
All
my
right.
God.
How do I do it? Video? Okay.
Yeah, I want to see Ben's reaction to all this. It won't be in the podcast itself, but I want to see this.
Yes.
I just want to see his reaction to everything that we say in the next however long this takes.
All right, I'll stick it on my phone.
All right. So while he's getting that set up, I guess we can give a little background. So this movie is called Lake Michigan Monster, and it is so it came out in 2018.
They play at
believe.
festivals.
Yeah, it's like a very it's an indie movie that not many people have heard of. It's only like on Letterboxd.
The
only
budget. You go first.
Yeah, on Letterboxd only 631 people have watched it.
And some of that is just us.
Yeah. It's only 78 minutes long.
The budget is estimated, because we don't even have a hard number for this. The budget is estimated at $7,000, which basically I'm guessing what that actually means is just that there was no budget. It's just that when they had to buy something, they bought something.
Yeah, probably.
That's what I'm assuming probably happened.
Yes.
These guys apparently had like a web series beforehand, so they learned all the tricks there.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the web series at all yet, but I'll look at that sometime. So I first heard this movie when Arrow Video announced they were releasing it on Blu-ray last year. And I said, okay, it's called Lake Michigan Monster. Of course, the word monster is in the title, so people like the kaiju community were also talking about it too, like, oh, I'll check this out. And people, it was just like talked about briefly when it first got shown off. So I was like, okay, I add that to my mental list of movies to look at eventually. Earlier this year, Arrow did their Easter sale, and that was one of the movies I picked up. I hadn't even actually watched the trailer or anything either. It was just, well, it's a monster movie. I'll probably like it. So this was basically a blind buy for me as well. So I went into it completely blind the first time I watched it. So after watching it and knowing how James reacted to the house, I figured, you know what? James needs to see this.
Yep.
And this was one of the two all or nothing picks along with House, where I figured he's either going to absolutely love this or he is going to hate it. There is no in between.
Yes.
I'm 2 for 2, baby.
This movie changed my life. So this is basically a YouTube poop that's disguised as a feature film. Like the way this is edited and just like the shit that happens, it is the wackiest fucking movie I've ever seen in my life. It just the effects, like they're very low budget, but it's like you're still like impressed because they don't look convincing, but they look hilarious, which is just all you can really ask for, honestly.
The swimming.
Oh my god.
Do you know what?
So this is the movie.
We follow the adventures of Captain
Seafield. Yes,
Seafield.
Captain Seafield. He needs to kill the Lake Michigan monster, which killed his father. So he recruits a team that consists of
Sean
Dick
Shaughnessy.
Sean Shaughnessy, Dick Flynn,
and
Nedge
Pepsi.
Pepsi. Her name is Nedge, which is short for Nedgecraft. And so together they all create elaborate plans to kill the Lake Michigan monster.
James,
Operation
when I first watched the movie, do you know what I was actually thinking of while I was watching it?
No,
back when you visited me at college, you showed me that video that it was SpongeBob's house and Squidward's house.
Yes.
That's what I was thinking of when I was watching it.
Oh my god.
The same energy.
It has the same energy as like the SpongeBob's house versus Squidward's house video.
It's got that crackhead energy.
It does. It has more crackhead energy than I've ever seen in a movie.
I should point out that earlier this week, me and James finally showed like everyone in the other Discord server the movie as a movie night. So Chris has also seen it. Patrick has seen it.
And Mordo has seen it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that
I've
way
seen
I'm
it
prepared
3
for this
times
episode.
now in the past, just in the past month. I watched it on my own. Then I showed it to Patrick. Then we had the movie night where we just showed it to the server.
Yeah,
It's like-
that was my second time watching it. James saw it 3 times at this point now.
Yeah, I can't. This movie is so good. Like, okay, I will admit there are some parts that are a little slow. Like when he's on the ship, I kind of checked out a little bit during that part. Like,
But that's also the middle of the movie. At that point, it happens.
yeah, it's like I don't know why they kept that part going for so long. It's like they don't really have a lot of the same comedic energy as the rest of the film. While
I
he's
think
just on
part of
the
the, I think part of the joke is just how long it's taking.
That's true, yeah.
Which that kind of humor only doesn't work for everyone. I can say that.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Like,
it's an important moment because he's actually piloting a ship for once.
That's
That's
true.
true.
He does become a ship captain in that moment because he really isn't. He's just pretending.
We don't want to spoil too many things because
Yeah, it's hard to talk about this movie without spoiling like the best jokes because this
Yeah.
is one of the funniest movies I've seen in quite some time. That's like the only part of the movie that I don't think is like super funny. Like the rest of it is just constant in your face hilariousness and the writing and the editing, just
And the
visuals.
fucking plot twists.
The plot twists, like the crazy
multiple
thing
plot
is,
twists.
this movie, like everything lines up. Like it really rewards like a second watch because there's so many like parts that you see and you're like, what the fuck is happening? But then on your second time, you're like, oh, it all makes sense. The dream he has, like you can see the first time you're watching it, it's just these crazy fucking visuals where this guy is just there's multiple of him running around on the ship. There's these little like squirming things with his face running around, and it's like, what the fuck is happening? And then the second time, it's like, oh, it just everything makes sense.
If you have seen The Lighthouse a couple of years ago, think of The Lighthouse but a ship post.
What if
Yes.
the Lighthouse
Yes.
was an episode of Scott the Woz?
Yeah, there
Basically.
you go.
That's the best way to describe
Yeah.
this.
The whole
Yeah.
movie is also black and white because it's going for like the 1920s look. It takes place in modern day, but it goes
Yeah.
from the 1920s look.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this thing was released in 2018.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
showed up. It appeared at the Fantasia Festival, I believe, and it won best audience thing, I think. Let
Yeah.
me check real quick.
I went into that movie with no expectations, and it blew every expectation I would have had for it out of the water.
Yeah.
Honestly, I can't agree. It does feel like a Scott the Woz skit.
Yeah, there's a lot of jokes that feel very Scott the Woz-ish. Like the one where he's like, I was having that thing where you see things in your sleep. A dream? That's the one.
That's the one.
Like that sounds
That's
like
the one.
something Scott would do.
Yes.
There's so many good jokes. It's just, and I don't want to spoil them, but like just the names. The names of the characters though.
Dick
Sean
Flynn.
Shaughnessy, Ned Pepsi. Just the way the main guy is doing such a good job. Like his performance is just so entertaining.
Now
Just
I
the
know
voice
why they
actor.
call him Dick.
Okay.
Because he has a penis.
Audience Award for Best International Feature at the 2019 Fantasia Film Festival.
Good.
Yeah.
So it was a crowd pleaser of the festival.
Yeah. Like this is the
Never-
kind of movie I want to like make a video about at some point. Just share it with the world because like the world needs to
Yeah.
see this.
What if Took had a budget?
What if Took had a budget? Yeah.
Yes.
Well, maybe
Also, for the
maybe
record,
sometime
I
it
did
will.
say when we first
Yes.
started this section, I did say that one of the main goals was to see if I can convince James to make a video on one of the movies. And look what happened!
Yeah, you did it.
You finally did it. You
finally
achieved
did it.
It only took like what 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
I thought it would take more effort.
Yep.
Out of
It's
20
successful.
No, it was the movie that you had to go in blind. You had to
That's
discover
true.
it and spread the word to all.
Well,
Yeah.
I saw the movie a couple months before I gave it to James, but like that was the first time I saw it. And
Yeah.
like, okay, I'll definitely put this in the list. And then after I started the section, the segment, and after seeing how James reacted to the house, I'm like, okay, I think there's a good chance he might like this, so I put it in the list.
Yeah.
There's another all or nothing pick that I'm debating on. It's just that with that one, whereas House and Lake Michigan Monster are wacky humor, this one is more dry humor, and I don't know how you feel about dry humor.
Yeah. I don't know. It's okay. I like
So
wacky
that one,
humor.
that one, I'm still debating on whether or not I should include it or not at some point.
Perhaps. But yeah, this is if you like the movie House, this is got the same energy as that. It's just like kind of just incomprehensible, but like it still flows very well. Like everything in the plot makes sense. It's just the jokes are so wacky. It's like got a lot of nonsense humor.
You know, everything feels explained except for the third act Ghost Army.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ghost
that one.
Army.
Okay, actually, I feel like we probably shouldn't bring that one up at all.
That's okay. Just saying Ghost Army isn't really spoiling anything. Well, we won't get into that, but yeah.
They're my
I
favorite
never thought I
characters,
would
and they're
find
only
the
there
peak.
for a little bit.
Yep, this is a phantom ship. So, yes, in case you all couldn't tell, we highly recommend Lake Michigan Monster.
Yeah.
I
Places to
can't.
watch it.
Yeah, I can't in good conscience give it a 10 out of 10, but like very high 9, I'd say. It's like not every part
perfect.
is a winner, not every joke lands, but like for the most part, it's one of the funniest, most creative things I've ever seen, and I highly recommend
I'll
it.
take it.
Yeah,
Ways
Never
to
thought
watch
I'd
it.
find the peak of comedy until now, because
Yeah.
this is peak comedy.
it is peak comedy indeed.
So if you guys want to watch like Michigan Monster, I heard that it apparently did get added to Amazon Prime recently.
Oh, nice.
Apparently, Hal
Good.
said it's on Tubi, so that's good. It's available for rent or buy on YouTube from what I've seen. And if you want to get the physical copy, go to Arrow Video and buy from them. Though I will say that if you don't know what Arrow Video is, they're a boutique Blu-ray DVD label. They're basically like the Grindhouse Criterion Collection. They do what Criterion does, but like for like a lot of like horror or more niche movies like this. They put a Blu-ray for a movie called Jesus Shows You the Way to the Highway recently, if you want to know.
Okay,
that
so William
thing
does
is.
know about that movie.
I know of it, and I saw part of the trailer. I didn't see the whole trailer because, like, no, okay, I know enough now that I know I want to see it at some point.
When I
Yes.
bought
they do, like-
Lake Michigan Monster, it was on the recommendation list from Amazon
yeah.
to also buy.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, the Blu-ray for Lake Michigan Monster, Arrow always puts like little postcard advertisements for like upcoming movies that they're releasing. The advertisement that was inside the Blu-ray for Lake Michigan Monster was for Tetsuo the Iron Man, which is a very different kind of movie.
Yeah.
But for Arrow, it's like, oh, they do like Elvira, Hellraiser, we'll get stuff Suspiria, but then you like more niche stuff. They did when Criterion did the Godzilla Showa films. Arrow clapped back and did all the Gamera movies. They released Daimajin recently. They do like stuff like that. The reason I can directly compare to the Criterion is because they also do it at the Criterion price. So they're more expensive than your Shout Factories and your Kino Lorbers. So if you do want to buy the Blu-ray, I would say maybe wait for a sale to happen. I don't think I can say, yeah, I would recommend buying the Blu-ray for Lake Michigan Monster from Arrow, but not at full price, because full price is like $40. If you can get it for like 20, definitely.
Yeah.
It's like, don't buy Criterions you can only buy Criterion movies for 2 months out of the year. July and November, because those are when the sale happens. It's not even that it's a great sale, it's just half off, which brings it down to normal movie price.
Hooray.
What I want to know is, does it have a Wikipedia article yet?
No, Lake Michigan Monster doesn't even have a Wikipedia article yet, which is so sad.
I will make it exist.
If you make the video, it will.
It probably
Things,
will.
just do a shave shorty on it, give me the script and the audio, and I'll edit it for you.
All right,
I will do that in a day if I have
And
to.
put the movie in the article.
Well, no, you can't do that because this movie's not public domain, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's like every public domain
I'm
movie, the
bound by
Wikipedia
no
article
laws
actually
to
does
make
have
it
it.
happen.
Like the
Yeah.
original Phantom of the Opera does have the article for that does have that in it. So any public domain movie you can watch on the Wikipedia article.
Yeah.
Well, you could.
I don't know how good the prints are because that's the other thing.
You
like,
could put the
sure.
song in the Wikipedia article, couldn't you?
Yeah, probably. The old Captain Seafield song. The credit
Maybe.
song in this is such a fucking banger. Like, I've listened to it
Yeah.
all the time. And it wasn't even, like, available on YouTube anywhere. There's, like, very few clips of this on YouTube since it's such an obscure movie. So it's like William had to extract the MP3 himself.
I had to, like, record the special feature that has it. There's also an effects breakdown in the special features that I should watch at some point.
Ooh, yeah. That sounds neat. I'll also do that when my Blu-ray copy comes in. But yes.
I was gonna say something, but yeah, like you can watch like public domain movies on Wikipedia. I don't know how good the prints are because that's the main thing. Like, sure, you can watch Night of the Living Dead on YouTube, but I don't know what version I get. And it might be really a bad copy of the movie. The
Yeah.
version I gave James was the Criterion Collection cut of it, which, yeah, I didn't need to buy a Blu-ray if I just want to watch in general, but this is the prettiest looking version of it, and it has the best special features.
Yeah.
That's why you buy the physical copies, because you're not getting that content anywhere else. You're not getting the behind-the-scenes content on HBO Max, let me tell you.
True.
You're getting that on a disc.
Yep.
The disc
Anyway.
that uses the same plastic as vaccines, so that's why everything is shipping slow.
Wow.
Thoughts on Idris Elba playing Knuckles in the Sonic 2 movie? Damn it!
Oh
You
no!
should have added that to the.
Oh,
Well,
damn.
that wasn't one of the main topics. We didn't know we were talking about that until we talked about it.
That's true.
Speaking of the main topics, added on the banner
Hey.
thing.
Yeah, how about we move on to the main topics? So everybody go watch Lake Michigan
Alright.
Monster. And then here's another
Fuck yeah.
movie that's just as obscure that no one has ever heard of. It's called Spider-Man No Way Home.
Yeah, it's
This-
very obscure. I don't think anyone can see it.
Yeah, exactly.
We
No
told
one
you
has
guys we're
seen
gonna
this
talk
movie.
about it.
Fuck is a
It's
spider?
so obscure that we haven't even seen it. So, but we're going to talk about it
Nope.
anyway. So, first of all, that the leaked trailer was funny. How did that happen? I have to admit, I did watch the leaked trailer for
And
Spider-Man.
you said that now Kevin Feige is going to hunt you down. Like
Everyone watched the leaked trailer.
A
Has anyone here? Did anyone here not watch the leaked version of the trailer?
No, I did
did
not.
not watch it.
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, you're missing
I-
out.
I
Yeah,
am
you want to.
missing out.
Yeah, it's like a 240p video that is a recording of an iPhone copy. Someone had the show playing like on iPhone in like the non-vertical mode, so it's like the cropped version with a watermark on it, and they were screen recording with their own phone. So like the audio was garbage and it was terrible quality, but we could still tell that what was roughly going on.
Yeah,
It was
it's
like
like
it
I
got-
could still
It was
tell.
like
It was
we got
Doctor
transported
Strange.
back to 2006.
Yeah,
None of the
It's like
effects were
the
done
only-
yet.
Oh yeah, there was like rough cut stuff. Like you could tell it was still like the pre-vis for some of the shots.
yeah. I could make out some of the stuff Doctor Strange was saying, that he's gonna like help Peter, and then something goes wrong, and then that's all I could tell. And then it just turned into unfinished visual effects, and I couldn't understand because the audio quality was so bad.
oh my
You know-
god, it's Alfred Molina.
Hey,
Yeah.
Peter.
You know, the
Hey,
last
Peter.
movie ended with a special
Hello,
effects guy leaking
Spider-Man.
footage.
Yep, and then wow, again, special effects guy leaking footage
For real this
Amazing.
time.
in real life.
Yo, can we talk about the
yeah.
fact that
This
they
time
they-
it
the
wasn't
trailer?
Todd
It
Howard.
was leaked.
No,
by
not
Mysterio.
Todd. What the fuck? Tom Holland. Why did I think of Todd Howard? God damn it.
Hey guys, it's Tom Holland here for the all-new version of Skyrim. Oh shit, I wasn't supposed to say that.
Spider-Man.
Now he can
Doctor
fish.
Doctor Strange is just like, how are we gonna fix the space-time continuum? It just works.
It just works.
It's not a bug, it's a feature.
Yeah, exactly.
How it's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Yo,
So yeah,
you know what's weird? When the trailer did go up, it got released at like 9:40 p.m. on a Monday night.
yeah, that was very bizarre.
Why not on like at like noon?
Yeah, I don't know, but it sure did
think
come out the next
I don't think
day.
it's possible for me to find
9:40.
this now, can I?
Oh no,
Yeah.
I mean, there's no reason to watch the leaked version at this point.
Yeah. So yeah, Spider-Boy. I really liked this trailer. This is the first time I've been hyped for a Marvel thing like since Endgame, because like I don't know, I've been very burned out by the recent MCU stuff. I just don't think it's that great, but like this just this is it, baby, chef's kiss. And it's like it's not really like me to get hyped by trailers anymore, because like I've been disappointed so many times and now I'm just kind of numb to them, but I don't know. This is just such an exciting like premise.
Remember the time when you were worried that Infinity War was gonna go wrong, but you thought, oh my god, this Last Jedi trailer is so good.
No, I don't remember that actually. I thought I was always impressed with Infinity War.
He blocked those memories out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it was giving praise to the Last Jedi,
No.
even though
No, my
the
last
movie
Jedi.
is a half quarter okay.
No, I was impressed with Last Jedi's trailers but I was also impressed with Infinity Wars trailers. I don't know where you got that idea from.
Oh wait, no, it was Incredibles 2. You thought there was no way it was gonna go wrong.
Oh yeah, but that's still not Infinity War. You said I was disappointed with Infinity Wars trailers. That's not true. So
the only thought
what
I had
movie
about
was
the
I
Infinity War
disappointed with?
trailer was the fact that those xenomorph things were unfinished.
Yeah. Okay, Patrick, you're really confusing me. I don't know what you're remembering.
So Spider-Man No Way Home.
Spider-Boy got a trailer and I thought it was cool. What did everyone else think of it?
It looks cool.
Yeah.
Yay.
Um
I'm
Loving
more
it.
excited for Willem Dafoe than I am Alfred Molina.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
who isn't?
My
Yeah,
favorite
just-
part of the trailer was when Alfred Molina came out of the smoke and was just going, "Hey, Peter."
Peter.
Hey, Peter. Hey,
Hello,
Peter.
Mario. Ooh.
Yeah, I think this is a neat direction to take the story. It's like there's people out there who are like unironically comparing it to Rise of Skywalker, where it's like, no, like Rise of Skywalker had no idea where to go next. This is building off the previous story. You know, Peter's got to find a way to fix what Mysterio did. So it connects to it. There's actual consequences. And plus, we've established the multiverse in Loki. So it's like, it makes sense. There's a Doctor Strange movie coming out about the multiverse. It's a thing in the Marvel comics. This is not the equivalent of Star Wars plucking Palpatine, bringing him back from the dead. Like, that's not what this is.
Rise of Skywalker would have been better if it was a time travel movie.
It would have. It would have been so bad, and it would have been so entertaining. But yeah, no, I like this direction for Spider-Man.
As someone who does not really have any real attachments to the Raimi stuff, because I have only just watched the first Raimi film this week.
And it
I'm
was
like-
fun,
I'm
wasn't
basically,
Yes, I heard about that.
I'm basically just like, this looks fun. That's really about it. Because like, one thing
Yeah.
that people are
Looks
pointing out,
fun.
one thing that people are pointing out though is that like this is the only version of Spider-Man really that people actively know his identity. So one thing that some people are saying is that maybe they'll use this movie as the reset to actually make it more close to the comics, where it ends maybe with Peter realizing, no, you can't really undo this. This is just the way. If you do this, no one can know, and maybe they'll use that to tie into the great responsibility thing.
So yeah, it is kind of
Yeah.
interesting how secret identities have been like de-emphasized as much as they are in like superhero like culture, I guess.
What's funny?
Like,
I
there's
was
not
yeah.
thinking
really
about
anymore.
this one
Specifically.
shit. I was thinking about this one shit post of the trailer, but when Alfred Molina came up, it was just him going, "If I were a rich man." Then and I just love it. It's just so
Classic.
funny.
But yeah, like you were saying, Ben, it's like, yeah, I thought about it the other day. Like the MCU, like none of those characters have secret identities except for Spider-Man. So it's like it's an interesting like thing, like difference between them.
Or like all
And it
the
makes
other
sense.
guys, they
Yeah.
live in heavily fortified bunkers and are adults. He's just a teenager in his aunt's apartment.
Yeah, it's like he's still a teenager, so it's like, yeah, it makes sense why he's the one with the secret identity still.
Yeah,
But yeah,
one thing that
it's,
was
it's very interesting to like see the secret identity concept like focused on for once, considering the MCU hasn't really done that.
something I was
yeah, it's like
thinking
a-
initially was just like, he's an Avenger now. Why isn't anyone trying to like bail him out and say no, he's innocent? Then I realized the Avengers probably are on great terms right now after because I'm assuming that WandaVision and the other shows are probably canon at this point, and with everyone else being off planet sometimes, there probably really isn't anyone who can defend him that would actively know him, or even if there was, would they even listen to them? Because if Wanda tried to defend him, I don't think anyone would listen to her.
Yeah, we gotta get
After what
Don
happened-
Cheadle back. Boom!
you looking
I'll
for this?
defend you, Peter.
Boom,
Boom! You looking for this?
Like,
But
everything's
yeah,
a
it's like-
mess. Like, as far as like, we still don't understand like how the world is functioning like post, everyone coming back, kind of like they're addressing it kind
like
of, but
what?
it's still not easy to understand. Like,
South-
because like
yeah,
Sokovia
Winter
stuff is still like
Soldiers
technically in
show-
effect.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. What?
I think like Sokovia stuff is still technically in effect.
That's
Like,
true. Yeah, they never really addressed that
I don't-
again.
I don't really think they follow. I don't think anyone cares about the Soviet Accords anymore. General Ross is just at the funeral with all the people he arrested before.
Yeah,
They're
I
all-
feel like after the Thanos
5-year time skip of death.
that probably all like fell to the
apart.
you
wayside.
still got like the Sword organization and
Yeah.
Wanda or whatever. Like there's
Yeah,
stuff.
it's like it's hard to see what the structure is,
I think
like the
Yeah.
power
Falcon and
base in the
Winter
MCU.
Soldier is like in that show. The
Yeah.
governments are basically trying to get back to status quo.
Yeah, they're trying to like
Mm.
they're scrambling to figure everything out. The Falcon Winter Soldier does address a lot of the fallout of the snap and like people coming back.
I have not watched that yet, so I guess
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah,
fully in the know, but yeah.
The only show I really actually watched was WandaVision, just because it was something
Yeah.
different for the MCU. I
Yeah,
started watching
true.
Loki,
Until the
but
last
then it
couple
kind
episodes.
of, so Loki kind of like went back to like normal stuff right away. I thought it was gonna be a lot more of time travel shenanigans, but then no.
Yeah. That's a
I
whole
kind of
different
had hopes for
ones. Like,
Loki.
that
I
was very
figured like it was gonna be like a bizarre, I like actually like bizarre like show, and then after what James said is like, oh, it's boring. Okay.
Because my first,
I mean, I'm
thing
in the
I heard about-
minority here. Like everyone seems to really like Loki, but yeah, I don't know. I thought it was
The
just
first
kinda
thing
boring.
Yeah.
the first thing I actively heard about the show from all my friends was just that, oh, by the way, Loki's DB Cooper. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I was trying like, okay, well, if that's what they're doing with the show, then I'm into it. And then they would do that. They did that for like 2 episodes, and then nope.
That was just kind of a throwaway joke, honestly. Like that was
Yeah.
just Owen Wilson saying, "Wow, you used to be DB Cooper, amazing, wow." And then
Hey,
that was it.
do people listening to this podcast know who that is?
I
I-
don't know who that is.
I didn't even know who that is.
I only know about it because on Best of the Worst from Red Letter
Nope.
Media, they did a video. They did a movie called Bigfoot versus DB Cooper, where Rich Evans explains who DB Cooper is. He was a guy who held a plane hostage back in the 70s, took a shitload of money, and then
Jumped out of it.
skydived out of the plane, never to be seen again.
Sounds like Bane.
Yep.
Dark Knight.
So
Rises.
that was Loki.
What a plot.
the time. Who knew?
No one ever found found DB Cooper after that. They have no idea what that is. That's still a mystery.
It was Loki, obviously.
Went into hiding and became
How
Loki.
no one noticed the
Canon,
double
fuck it.
rainbow tractor beam after he skydived?
Exactly. Anyway, what were we talking about? Spider-Man?
Oh yeah, Spider-Man.
Yo,
Spooderman.
I did see
Wolverine.
one funny joke about the movie where it's like, wait, I think some of my friends should still know about it. Just tell them again. Oh, right. Roll
Yeah,
credits.
literally though.
Movie ends.
Yeah.
I
just
like
tell
how
them
there's
again.
like
again.
I like how Peter's making mistakes and like there are consequences for it, and like he has to deal with those. It's like it's good because it shows he's still like very inexperienced, even though he's like fought Thanos and done all these crazy stuff.
That
It's
is
like
another
he's still a
thing.
kid.
That's another thing to point out is that technically Ned and Aunt May only found out he was Spider-Man from accidents. He still tried to keep the secret identity. He just fucked up.
Yeah,
So it's
And-
like you could just tell them again without much consequence.
yeah. Just tell him again. Oh, I'm assuming in the movie.
Unless like
they're-
the Mysterio thing still happened, it was great they might not be fully trusting of Spider-Man.
yeah,
But
I'm
I think it's weird.
assuming. Oh, sorry, you go.
I think like they put a ton of information in the trailer. I think they kind of put too much almost.
Well,
Like,
I
there's
think
a
at
lot
this
of things
point
like
you have to.
we don't like when people don't know that he's Spider-Man. Like, does that mean like they lose all the memories that anything connected to it? I think that's stuff that like they're gonna explain further. But yeah, it's just like a lot of the information they throw a lot at you really quickly. So I think there's a lot of opportunities like jump to assumptions about like thinking that maybe things are less significant than they are, I guess. With like
Yeah.
why he would want them to not know or whatnot, like why things went wrong.
See,
Yeah.
I'm assuming in the actual movie there's gonna be like an explanation where he asks if he can tell them again, and like Doctor Strange can't let that happen, like with the magic. Like maybe like there's no way they'll ever be able to know like that he's Spider-Man, even if he does try to tell them. Like that might be like what happens because it's such an obvious like thing that either of them would think of. So
you
I
know,
think there have to be some sort of
I
restriction.
don't know how a spell that just seems like simple memory erasure leads to multiple dimensions crashing in on each other.
Because he fucked it up.
Now hold on. What if
It'll be in
there's
the movie.
what if there's a Marvel's what if for what if Spider-Man told Aunt May that he's
And then the
Spider-Man
world
again?
just blows up.
Yes.
What if just Doctor Strange just said, just tell him again.
Lol.
There.
What if
That's an
he
episode.
solves his problems entirely and there's no problem at all?
What if is like what a lot of these Marvel shows should have been.
Yeah. I mean, see, okay. I guess we could briefly touch on what if. What if is cool conceptually, but like the 30-minute runtime to like establish these new worlds that these continuities have created and then like do a little adventure. It's just not enough time. Like these should have been like longer, I feel like, or do like a 2-episode arc for some of these or 3 episodes. So it's a cool concept, but it just feels a little held back by the short episode length. So yeah, that's my review of What If. Thank you all for coming. Anyway, though, I don't know if anyone else has seen What If.
I
like
haven't.
you.
I've
Yeah.
not.
It's good ideas, but yeah, it's held back a little bit. But
When I saw the first trailer for it, like when it started up, I just did not like the art style. Like the very first shot of it from Iron Man 1, I just looked at like, did they just paint over the movie?
yeah,
It looked like that was what was going on.
Did,
I
like,
just
weird
did not like the art style. Maybe the final show does look better and in better emotion. I don't know. I haven't seen it.
yeah, I like the art style personally, but yeah,
I don't really like it, but you get used to it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, though, Spider-Man. It's cool to have the old villains back,
I
because those
think
are just such iconic performances.
Yeah. All the other Spider-Man movies where they failed because they put in too many villains, hopefully that won't be a problem this time because they don't have to introduce you to all these villains.
Yeah, exactly. Like we can just establish that this could be like their chance to really do a Sinister Six. Like a lot of people are theorizing there's going to be 2 Raimi villains, that being Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin and Doc Ock, and then 2 Andrew Garfield ones, which is like Electro's confirmed. They're saying maybe the Lizard could come back, and then 2 MCU ones with like the Vulture, and then I don't know who the second one would be, but they'll just make someone. Justin Hammer from Iron Man 2. I don't know. Someone.
The director of the MCU Spider-Man movie said they wanted to really do Kraven the Hunter.
Yeah. Well, that would be too much if they tried to introduce like Kraven the Hunter while also having this multiverse plot. So I don't know. Yeah, just bring back Kingpin. Exactly. That would be the dopest thing ever if they
That
like,
actually would also make sense.
if they found a way to incorporate Spider-Verse into this. I would be so enthusiastic about that.
Incorporate Toei
hell yeah.
Spider-Man into it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yes, please.
Do you know Toei Spider-Man?
Yes.
Isn't that like a live action Japanese Spider-Man?
Yeah, it was the Japanese live-action show in the 70s, and it is the first tokusatsu show, from what I've heard, that has the giant robot. Spider-Man has a
Wicked.
giant robot.
Bring in the
Go.
Metasaurus Rex.
Yeah. Bring in a camel on top of a school bus, and the camel's all like, "Whose bus is this anyway?"
When I heard Toei, I thought Topher Grace.
Oh, Venom. I don't care.
That's an easy way to write Venom in there.
Also,
I liked Topher Grace.
do you know Toei Spider-Man's catchphrase?
What?
He's the emissary from hell.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Ah, yes.
nice. I like how they're trying to deny that like Toby and Andrew Garfield are gonna be in the movie. Like it's pretty obvious. Like they're gonna come in like at the end. Like they wouldn't just bring all the villains back and not have cameos from the other Spider-Man. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, this is wild. Like I can't believe this is actually like happening. Like just being able to see Doc Ock from the Raimi movies. It's so funny. I saw one post that's like, I've been trying for so many years to convince my parents that the Raimi Spider-Man movies are not in the MCU. Now what do I tell them?
Oh no, Jay. Oh, okay. They use this as the opportunity to put the Roger Corman Fantastic Four into the MCU,
Yes,
Oh,
do it.
which is usually he's said to be the best Fantastic Four movie, which is hilarious because it's also the only one that was never officially released.
Yes, please.
You know, I just this is something I kind of been like thinking about for a minute. If the Green Goblin is somehow alive and is coming back, wouldn't that mean Harry from the Raimi trilogy also would be alive?
Yeah,
I mean, they could.
but I don't know if they would bring him back. They would probably only do one Green Goblin.
It also is a matter of how are they coming back, where are they take, because like maybe
Yeah, we
they're
don't know
taking
yet.
from, maybe they're getting sucked in from a different point in that movie, like before the ending. Like maybe it's like they took the Green Goblin from like the midpoint of the movie to bring him into this universe.
You know what? That could be true and could
Because
explain
that's
why.
that's why Doc Ock
Ock's
is an
still, like-
evil.
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah,
that
I
could
guess
explain
Doc
it.
Ock could learn of Spider-Man's identity in this universe because he only in the original movie he only learned Peter was Spider-Man when he was reformed.
yeah.
Yeah.
It would be interesting if Doc Ock was like a twist hero. Like
It would.
he's working with the Sinister Six and actually
he's the double
helping
agent.
Spidey take them down from within.
That would
love
be
that.
cool.
Perhaps. Oh man. Yeah, there's like a
use
lot
it.
of possibilities.
They use it to bring him Ash Williams from Evil Dead.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh man.
Raimi also did the Evil Dead.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
where he started.
It's weird.
Yep.
Raimi had like loved Doctor Strange or something because he referenced him in the Spider-Man movies, and then
Yeah.
he's doing the Doctor Strange sequel, but he's not doing the Spider-Man movie that has Doctor Strange and also all the characters he created for Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's like so wild how that works.
Yeah.
It's like this movie has all the hallmarks of Raimi, but without Raimi making it. And then he's doing all this stuff surrounding it, like on the side of his trilogy and on the Doctor Strange side.
Well,
It's like,
originally Multiverse of Madness was going to be directed by the same guy who did the first Doctor Strange, but then they left over creative differences.
Yeah.
Which I'm
It
hoping
is.
that whole thing about Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness being partly a horror movie is still true, because that would be an interesting direction for it to go in.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
very interesting.
I
And
don't know
like
how
Sam
well
Raimi,
more of a
like,
horror
come on.
work in the movie, but
This
you know.
is, this
I
is
don't know
Sam Raimi's bread and butter.
How would they make it into a horror movie?
Well, okay, here's the thing. I'm less concerned about them making a horror movie and more concerned about making a PG-13 Marvel horror movie.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
this needs to be
Right.
something that the kids can still watch. And I don't want to hear parents bitching about it being scary.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
guess we'll see. So I'm
Look
interested
around
in
and
that.
find out.
Anyway, though, so is there any other thoughts we have about Spider-Boy not going home? I'm really glad they kept up the home naming convention. Like they
I
can't
think like
just drop
back
it.
after I was like, I think like back after I saw Far From Home and noticed how it ended. I was like really excited, like okay, the shit's about to go down in the third movie, and I was not expecting like this being like a multiverse kind of thing. Like, oh, okay, this is something I wasn't expected. I was like kind of focused on like, okay, how is Peter's gonna fix the fact that everyone knows his identity and they blamed him for the murder of Mysterio, and I was more focused on that before the multiverse plot came into play.
Yeah. No Way Home, it seemed like, okay, No Way Home, he's running from his crimes and to prove his innocence, and then Spider-Verse happened.
Yep.
Maybe that's the whole trajectory changed.
Yeah, maybe they wanted to do this story because they saw how successful Spider-Verse was. But like Spider-Verse had a lot more going for it than just bringing a bunch of Spider-Men together. So it's like, yeah, but still, like it's cool to do this in live action with the established cinematic Spider-Man that we've had before. So that's good.
Even if the Amazing Spider-Man movies are bad. Okay, moving on.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that seems to be it for Spooderman. So now we have a thing called Persomba. Since Mordo's here and he enjoys a good Persomba and the Jack Frost, we wanted to just quickly touch on the fact that there are apparently 7 Persona projects that are yet to be revealed for I believe.
No, it's only 6 because Morgana and Monkey Ball is already counts as.
Oh,
5.
of course. So yeah, I believe it's the franchise's 25th anniversary. So
Correct.
they have announced there are 7 things coming, and we thought it'd be fun to speculate on what these projects could be and what we wish they would be. It's coming in September, so it's very soon. Oh shit, yeah, September is like in a few days.
Shit, that's
And
right.
none of
Oh my
them will
god.
be Persona 5 on Nintendo Switch.
Yeah,
I-
that would be pretty cool.
I will raise you Persona 5 on Switch and say Persona 5 Royal on PC.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
That
honestly,
way we can
putting
like modify
Persona
it
5 on
and
more
do
platforms.
whatever.
I would replay the entire game on Switch if they put it on there. Like, I would definitely do
I
it.
would not mind it being on Switch. I know a lot of people are like bitching about put it on Switch, but it's like I think like I would see 3 and 4 on there. I think there's a potential that could be a possibility.
Yeah. So that's
'Cause-
something I wanted to touch on. Okay, Persona 4 Golden would be the easiest one because they wouldn't have
True.
to do anything to optimize that for Switch really that much because it's like they already ported it to PC. They could also port it to Switch, whereas Persona 5, it is technically like a current gen game, or at least it was
Exactly.
before PS5 came out. But yeah, so that one they might have to do
It's
some
also on
work to get it
PS3
running on
though.
Switch.
It was made for PS3.
Yeah, oh, that's true.
That's right. I own a PS3 copy.
Yeah. Well, Persona 5 Royal, like the updated re-release, is exclusive to PS4. But yeah, it wouldn't be too hard to bring that to Switch. And the original Persona 5, yeah, that would be no problem since it was made for PS3. So there's that. Yeah, there's the obvious thing with that. Persona 4 also would be great on Switch. Persona 3, though, that's the big one because Persona 3 does not have a definitive version. And it's really
Exactly.
annoying. The fact that Persona 3 Portable has all these new social links and this new entire female playable character that changes the story and like the people you interact with. And then meanwhile, it doesn't have like cutscenes and it doesn't have like, well, nobody likes the answer, but still, like it's part of the package. So like that's all in FES on the PS2, which like looks worse, I think. I don't know which one looks better between the PSP and PS2 ones. But yeah, it's like there's 2 different versions of Persona 3. So combining their content into something that like plays like Persona 3 on PS2 and doesn't look like a visual novel, but has all the new stuff they added in the PSP version. Like that's what we need.
And use the HD models they invented for dancing.
Yeah, and use the
Yeah.
HD models from the dancing game. Like this would be so perfect. I think Persona 3 more than any of them really needs this.
I mean,
Maybe
fact that-
1 and 2 need it
the
more.
fact that 1 and
Or
2
remake.
are in their 25th anniversary artwork is nice for those games.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess you can't really say Persona's been around for 25 years, even though Persona 3 is our very first one released in not 25 years ago.
Yeah, Atlas just does not give a shit about Persona 1 and 2.
I mean,
Um
Persona 1 and 2 would be perfect, like, here are Switch eShop releases.
yeah, I mean just put them on the
I would.
That would actually-
Yeah.
Fast
I would-
forward and
I would see
pause
that.
and save state.
Yeah, because it's like the only way to play them, like the remakes they made for the PSP. It's like you have a PSP or a Vita, and it's like, who has a Vita except me? So it's like, yeah, putting them on modern platforms, just put them on Steam or like put them on the Switch. Like it's weird that they only did Persona 4 on Steam. Like they could have maybe put more on there, but yeah.
Yeah, 3 is the one that seems the most likely to get a remake because they just re-released 4.
Yeah, and they have remade 1 and 2, like the PSP remakes, even though those are in 2011. Still, they've remade them once. So Persona 3, they ported it. They did the updated re-release that was FES, and they ported it to PSP. Not really a remake, which I think it's been like 10 years or something
they
since
touched
portable.
up the visuals
Yeah.
for 4 on the
Yeah.
Steam.
Yeah. So okay, but yeah, Persona 3 updated remake with all the content is my number one Persona thing that I want. But yeah.
I would really like Persona 5 not Strikers Arena.
Yeah, Persona 5 Arena would be cool. Just re-releasing the Arena games in general would be nice, like Persona 4 Arena and Arena Ultimax together, since those are just stuck on the PS3 and Xbox 360. That would be nice.
I keep hearing like rumors about like Arena or like Ultramax getting re-released. I'm like,
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be very nice. Yeah. Yo, Chris, what do you want to see from Persona?
I
you're one of
would
us.
definitely would love to see 5 Royal get released on Steam, as well as an updated version of Persona 3 that's complete, like you said, on Steam. And fuck it, throw in Persona 1 and 2 on Steam as well. Just get the entire series on Steam.
Yeah.
And then it's easier to make a PC port than it is to port it to another console straight away, because once you make the PC port, you can just optimize it for wherever the hell you want to go from there.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
I'd like to see that. I'd love to see I'd love to see a new Persona just come out, get announced for
That's
2022.
True. Persona 6
which
would be wild.
Which it could actually happen, considering that there's the people that left Atlas over the years have formed together to do their own version of Persona called Monarch.
Oh yeah.
Which from what I've seen so far, that looks really interesting. I can't wait to get that, which comes out next year.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun.
I think it comes out in October in Japan and next year for us.
Okay, yeah, that's awesome.
I think it's
you gotta love it when you got that release date difference.
I think
Fun.
it's too soon for Persona 6 to be released, but they can make a teaser.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised
True.
if these announcements, like the last one, is a teaser for Persona 6. Because it has been like 5 years. Like 2022 will be 5 years since Persona 5 was released. And even then, it was 2016 in Japan, so like 6 years. So I think it is time to get a teaser. Persona 6 probably won't be out for like 5 more years, but that's
True.
still like getting some sort of breadcrumb about it, because we know it's in development. So that would be nice. We could see what color they choose to go with. I hope it's purple.
That thing's green.
Green, orange. I don't know.
I envision it.
Expecting it to be white, knowing that there's like different colors on the 25 of the logo.
Perhaps, yeah.
And 6 just seems like it would be green. 7 would be orange. 8 would be the return of purple.
Yeah.
9 would be pink.
Perhaps. Anyway, what else? Oh, you know what? I would love either another Persona Q game, like on the Switch, now that the 3DS is dead, or just figure out a way to port Persona Q and Q2 over to the Switch. Because I don't want to dig out my 3DS to play them. I want to play them on modern hardware.
That way we would have that way.
An English
there
dub
would be no
of
excuse
Persona
to dub it.
Yeah, do an English dub of Persona Q2 as well. Now that they know this would make money, because everything sells on the Switch, so like it would be perfect. It's so weird that they just do Nintendo for like spin-offs of Persona, but then they refuse to put the main games on. Like Scott mentioned it in one of his videos recently. Like, why do they have faith in Persona spin-offs doing well on Nintendo systems, but not the games they're based on? How does that make any sense?
Simple. Nintendo is just not an RPG console.
Obviously.
Even though...
Despite the fact they got Xenoblade.
Yeah.
But that's mostly on Monolith's
Paper Mario.
Side.
Paper Mario.
Paper Mario is decidedly not an RPG.
Of course not.
Yeah, but fuck Miyamoto.
Yeah, it's an action-adventure game with stickers.
Mario and Luigi.
Oh, yeah. That's dead. Anyway, Persona...
Octopath Traveler.
Octopath Traveler
Project Triangle Strategy.
Heck yeah. Ben, do you know anything about Persona? Do you have any Persona-related wishes?
Any of them yet.
Okay. But yeah, it would be nice to get the Persona 5 on like modern platforms, so more people could like play them, like the Switch and
Yeah.
everything. And
Have I said it enough that I want it on Steam?
Yeah,
You
exactly.
want
Yes.
to be able to mod it.
Atlas, make it happen, you
You gotta
cowards.
get it on the Amazon Luna and the
Yeah.
Yo, I want it on my Stadia.
Google Stadia, baby.
Get it on Stadia.
Yeah,
And then
I'll literally buy a Stadia if they put gold in on Stadia.
yeah.
would you buy a Steam
It's
Deck?
not that expensive.
No,
Oh,
I
that's too expensive. I'm hella broke.
yeah.
Okay. Jack Bros.
Jack Bros. Yo.
Yes.
I mean, why
Yes.
not? You know,
The
it's
Virtual Boy
surprising-
My
game?
man.
It shocks me that Nintendo hasn't re-released their Virtual Boy games, like especially not on 3DS. Like, why not? No one has the potential to play those games. Nobody,
like-
No one has the potential.
no one has ever
Yeah.
played the Virtual Boy. If they say they've played the Virtual Boy, they're lying. No one has played it.
And like the
Release
thing, the
those
Virtual Boy games from my always series, that the games themselves are actually fine. They're either just okay or good. It's just
Yeah.
the problem is the console itself.
Yeah, bring back Jack Bros. Bring back Virtual Boy
Oh,
Wario Land.
Atlas, hire me. I can remake it for you. I'll give it a neat, colorful art style. It'll be neat. It just fits.
Yeah, that'd
Just
be
hire
cute.
me.
Yeah,
Do
like a
it, you
remake of Jack
cowards.
Bros.
Jack Bros seems like a perfect little promotion that will go away after this date.
Yeah.
Apparently, there was like
Oh.
another Jack Bros game at some point on PC or something.
There's another
Yeah,
one. There's
perhaps.
another SMT game where you can play as Jack Frost. I know
Mm.
Brain Scratch Comms did a let's play of it. I just
I'm
gotta
pretty sure
find
that's the same one I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Probably.
Anyway, though, back to Persona. So we've mostly said like re-releases of stuff that we want and like ports, things, and new franchises. But there's potential for new spin-offs to happen. Everyone keeps memeing like Persona Racing, and I don't see why not. Yeah, Persona is epic. I'm really hoping they do stuff from across the series. I would be happy to see more 1 and 2 related projects that like maybe they would remake them a second time, but I think they should focus on 3.
I mean, they could.
It'd
be nice if they made like Persona Q3 they made and added in all 5 games.
Yeah, I mean Persona Q3 does seem like a pretty safe bet.
I would probably expect Q3 after
Probably for the
6
Switch
comes
since
around.
It's like the
Yeah.
successor to the 3DS.
There's there's one thing. There was something else I was thinking of. Like, I know it's probably not gonna happen. Probably not. Probably is gonna suck, but hopefully it doesn't. Anime adaptation of P5 Royal.
Yeah, that's probably likely. Probably gonna
Because they
suck.
did an adaptation of
doing-
Golden.
Yeah, it'll probably suck if they do the same thing they did with getting A1 Pictures back.
Do not please not let it be A1. Because they did Golden. It wasn't that good as the original P4 anime.
Yeah, I love
the
the
actual studio who did the animations for the game. Why not just get them? They do
Yeah,
anime.
I love the P4 anime. I tried watching like 1 episode of the P5 anime. I couldn't do it. It is so dull. It is so bad.
It's bad.
Oh my god.
You know what's just crazy? It's just like they did so well for the P3 movies, and they just fucked up for P5. Like how the fuck? How
Yeah.
the fuck do you make that happen?
Didn't care.
Yep.
I don't think they knew how big Persona 5 was gonna be.
Perhaps. Yeah.
Because Persona up until 5 was like one of those like B-list franchises, for lack of better words. It wasn't quite mainstream. People knew about it, but they didn't really play it. Then Persona 5 came out, and everything changed. It made the series mainstream.
Yeah. It's like one of the most popular Sega properties right now.
It was the Monster Hunter world. It was like the Fire Emblem Awakening of the franchise.
Yeah. Basically.
Yeah, and I'm thinking maybe they don't have much Persona 5 spin-offs in terms of actual games because there are like a ton of crossovers with 5's characters.
That's true. Like Joker is in like everything. And then Makoto was in that one game as well. Like
And then
Yeah.
you got
Probably
And
easier.
Funny
Morgana.
Cat, Simp Man,
Morgana
and
and
Monkey.
Ball. Yeah.
There was that one obscure Nintendo franchise that
Oh, you mean Super Bash Sisters?
yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of Super Bash Sisters,
The character
Speaking of
today is
which-
Dr. Mario. What do we have to say about Dr. Mario?
Yep.
he tried taking over the world the one time to make everyone's dreams come true.
That's true.
Best character
Dr.
arc.
Maruyuki.
Yuri, become human.
Yeah.
Mario, but heavier. He's slightly stronger. I don't like him as much as regular play-wise.
I saw a tweet one time that said, like, I'm pretty sure the only character that could get removed from Smash with nobody being upset about it is Dr. Mario. And
Because
it's like,
all he needs to be is a
Yeah.
costume.
yeah, he really just
Pretty
needs to be
much.
the costume.
I
I don't,
don't.
because, I mean, he is a costume in Odyssey, so it's not like we need to have Dr. Mario, like, throwing pills. Like, it's fine for Mario to just dress like a doctor. He doesn't need to be his own character. But, again, this really is just because in Melee, Sakurai just wanted to do a Mario clone and didn't want it to be Wario, which is valid, definitely. But I don't know why. It's not. He's not
at
even a
least have
different
a slightly
character.
different
He's
moveset.
just Mario.
We also had like
Fighter
the
just make-
conversation before we started recording of, wait, he's not an Echo Fighter? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
So
about, I
it's
was about
like
to say, why not
anyone-
just make him Echo Fighter?
Even though he was basically an Echo Fighter in Smash 4.
Yeah. But it's like anyone who originated in Melee isn't
Or-
classified as an Echo Fighter. It was
For
just
no reason.
Smash
It-
Wii U and onwards.
It really just makes the Echo Fighter distinction completely arbitrary at this point.
Yeah.
Because if
Well,
you're
I
not
mean-
gonna, if you're gonna half-ass it, then why have it?
I think it's because it's like, is Falco an Echo Fighter? Like, is Ganondorf an Echo Fighter? Like,
Their
it's not-
movesets were changed to the point where like they're different enough that it counts. Dr.
Yeah.
Mario's moveset was not different enough.
It's like
until
maybe Sakurai
right now.
didn't want to like draw the line like subjectively with the Melee veterans, so he just classified them all as their own fighters and just said the
But,
Echo
like-
concept started with 3DS and Wii U. But I-
like he doesn't specify anything like that, and it's like they just added a spike to his moveset just for the sake of making it an Echo different.
yeah,
No,
Before then, he was 1-1.
yeah,
Dr.
1-1.
Mario, it's weird. His
Well,
moveset is like
One.
his moveset is like nearly identical to Mario's, but whenever I play as him, he feels so much more sluggish. Even
Well, that's the
though
point.
if you were to compare them, he is not that much slower than Mario, but he feels a lot heavier, even though it's not that much of a change compared to the free-flowing Mario movement.
Yeah, it's like they definitely feel distinct. So it's like I guess there's some validity to having him in there if you really just want a heavier version of Mario that specializes in different areas.
But then
But-
I can point you to Ken and Dark Samus.
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't know.
Ken is
Well, I
like
have a clear.
wildly
I-
different from Ryu as much as Dr. Mario is from Mario. They-
What? No.
No, Ken's more different.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay, Ben, what were you saying?
I definitely prefer playing as Dr. Mario. I don't know, like he definitely hits harder. I think it's a big thing. Like
Yeah.
I agree, Mario may be lighter, but I think also just the fact that their jump is so pathetic, their like recovery is so bad that I'd rather just play him as like a heavy rather than like playing as someone fast and light because they can't recover.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
I
a
just
good
like how he
point.
punches harder. He just packs a harder punch, really. I like
Yeah.
that.
I do find it interesting that Sakurai was just gonna have him be an alternate costume in Smash for 3DS and Wii U. So he essentially got demoted from fighter until he figured, why not? Let's just let him have his pills. Which I don't know. I think there's more validity to having Alf be his own unique fighter compared to Dr. Mario, like way more. I guess they just didn't have time to make the Rock Pikmin and whatnot. But I don't know. It's just
but then at that point, why can't Olimar also have Rock Pikmin?
yeah. It's just been such a weird decision to have him. And it's not like he was just in the one game and then he returned for Ultimate. It's like they specifically brought him back out of all the Melee veterans who were cut from Brawl in Smash for 3DS and Wii U.
I think it's because since they already had Rob and Duck Hunt there now, it's like, well, we might as well keep going with this theme.
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
retro
yeah, that's
stuff.
right. Did you guys know I'm in the game as a robot?
Yeah,
Wow,
crazy.
Whoa.
Rob.
See, that would have been a good time for your audio to fuck up.
That's true.
Wait,
You could
But-
probably do like an audio effect when you edit this thing or something.
but
We
which
won't.
one in
We're
this
lazy.
server is Rob and which one is Robin? Because there are two Robs.
I don't know. Does anyone else have anything more to say about Dr. Mario?
I said when I was a kid, I always thought that I think someone told me this is a lot, or they're messing with me. I always thought that the pills, if you were doing a team battle, that if you hit your teammate with the pill, it'd actually heal you damage.
That would be
Damn.
funny. I don't think it's true, but that'd be
It's not.
funny.
It was a lie. Yeah.
It'd be neat though,
It would.
because he's a doctor. It makes sense.
Yeah, I like his outfit. I mean, it'll be fine as an alternate costume of Mario, but it's still a cool outfit.
I do love the concept of Mario dressing up and pretending to be a quack doctor.
I like his back throw that they added. The yeet.
Oh, the yeet.
That is the
That-
coolest
yeah.
thing ever. I will
is
say
the
that.
most satisfying throw in the game.
It really is. It is so sad. He just drops the facade. He is fucking pissed at you, and he just yeets you. Like, okay, that maybe it justifies it. It justifies him being in the game. I like his original
You
games. Like, there's not much to talk about character-wise since he's literally just Mario in a doctor's outfit. But I mean, the Dr.
And-
Mario games are good. I'll
What
say
is
that.
there to talk about with Mario as a character?
Well, yeah. Yeah, Dr. Mario is cool sub-series.
The
Mario's in Smash?
The stomp is
Yeah.
a good move. It should be Mario's down air.
It should.
Dr. Luigi in Smash 1.
Yeah,
There we go.
putting
Exactly.
Luigi is pretty epic.
Dr.
yeah.
Waluigi.
I don't know. It's nice to have a licensed physician in Smash Bros. It's good
Yeah,
to know.
especially if you eat too much, because then you gotta go to the doctor. Hey, speaking
Yeah.
of eating,
Hey, speaking of eating,
Talking
it's
for science. that's
for
all
the
I'm gonna say.
random
Okay.
food generator even. And today's random food of the day is Doritos. I didn't know brands could be
Gaming!
partners. But hey, what are our thoughts on Doritos?
Wow,
you see, it's funny
something
because
rare and you choose a usual snack.
oh, you see, it's funny, guys, because I know we said that Mordo was our guest today, but we actually have another guest I've been waiting to bring out. Jeff, come here. Yes, hey guys, it's me, Jeff Keeley. I heard you guys want to talk to me
Oh
about
my
something.
god.
Jeff Keeley.
What are
Neocortex,
you doing
then
here?
Jeff Keel.
Yeah, I'm here with my husband, Hideo Kojima.
Discord chat.
Your husband, Neo.
Yeah, my husband, Hideo Kojima. Yeah, we just got some Doritos here. You guys want to talk about something?
Heck yeah.
Well, Mr. Keeley, I'm personally gonna have to be honest with you and tell you I've never tried a Dorito.
Oh,
Damn.
that's damn, Patrick. That's crazy. Have you ever heard of some Mountain Dew?
I've heard of it. Have
Yeah,
I
you gotta
drank
get
it?
some Mountain Doritos going on
What
there.
is Mountain Dew?
Well,
Yeah,
anyway,
no, no,
guys,
no,
it was
cut
nice
back
talking
on
to
here,
you. I
whatever.
gotta get back and ready to do the host of the Game Awards in this December.
Thanks, Jeff.
And I'm
Very
Jeff Keeley.
cool.
See you later.
Jeff.
Thank you,
Very
Jeff.
cool.
Very cool.
I
I
don't
like
drink
the red
soda.
Doritos, but I
I'm a
also like the
brisk
blue
man.
ones. I don't have a preference. They're both good.
I like chips, and I've recently realized that I don't actually mind cheese anymore. So
You didn't like cheese?
I
I'm
used
not
to not
personally
like
offended by
cheese. I never had any
Brains,
cheesy chips
lab.
though.
Who
And
doesn't like
includes-
cheese?
That includes
Yeah.
Doritos.
It
Cheese-
insists upon itself.
I'm sure if I tried a Dorito, I'd like it, but I have
I'm
not.
sure if I tried a Dorito, I'd like it.
I just want to point out, everyone, this is coming from the guy who voices Wallace in our dubs.
Yeah, he doesn't like
I'm,
cheese.
I'm a
Oh.
fraud. It's called acting,
Oh.
sweetheart.
Ooh,
Fake fan.
I'll actually
Damn.
as someone who loves cheese and likes chips, I'm not a fan of Doritos, gonna be honest.
ooh.
I would
You-
rather eat regular chips than Doritos. I'll eat them
Yeah.
if I'm given them, but I'm not actively searching them out.
Yeah, same. Like I haven't had them in a while, but
Like
like
cheese
they are
Doritos?
good. I just prefer regular chips. Yeah.
Like, if there's nothing else in the vending machine that I want because it's all out, then I'll get, like, the Cool Ranch. The last time I actively, like, said, oh, I'll pick up some Doritos was, like, when the 3D Doritos came back for that promotion, because those are basically just, like, bugles with the Doritos just on them.
Yeah.
That's what
Pretty
they
much.
taste like. And like they had like some weird like pickle flavor or something a couple months ago that I tried.
What the fuck?
Or something. I don't even remember what the flavor was. It was like something that I tried.
Pickle
That's about it.
Doritos.
I don't even remember if it actually was pickle. I don't remember.
Doritos.
You know, this reminds me. This reminds me of this one flavor of Gatorade that I saw recently called lime cucumber.
I heard about that. I'm
Yes,
like, what the what?
Or I said, you say what flavor? What kind did you say?
Lime cucumber.
Is that the Gatorade?
Yes.
Yeah, that's no bueno. No bueno. I tried.
Yeah,
it. No
it
bueno.
sucks. It
Oh,
sucks
did you
so
guys-
much
oh,
ass.
That
Sucks.
reminds me.
It was in the refrigerator. I'm like, and I took a drink and I'm like, oh, what the fuck?
Oh, also, did you guys hear
Good
about the
idea.
flaming hot Mountain Dew coming out soon?
Oh
I
my
did,
god! I knew you were gonna talk about this.
Huh.
Wait, Doritos, they're like cheese chips, except
Yeah.
they have a bit of a spice to them, right?
They're tortilla chips.
Huh.
Yeah.
The guys taste cheap, in my opinion.
They're not that. There are spicy Doritos, but the regular ones aren't really spicy.
Not really big fan of tortilla chips, I guess. They're kind of bland compared to regular chips to me.
Unless you have like a dip
Doritos
or
aren't
something like
bland,
that, then
but they
it's
just-
pretty good.
It doesn't
You know what,
taste great. The flavor, like I'd rather like have tortilla chips and dip them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
You know what my favorite Doritos are?
What?
Ooh.
Oh no, he.
I-
brought
Three
I
in
just
one
feel-
body wash with
it's-
shampoo and conditioner. Cool Ranch, baby.
Oh my
Oh
god!
I
yeah.
saw the notification of what the text of the picture was. I'm like, I don't want to look.
Amazing.
It comes in 3 flavors. You got nacho cheese, Cool Ranch, and spicy salsa
The
verde.
salsa
If
verde.
you really want to stay a virgin.
Amazing.
I have to find this now. This is gonna be quite.
I mean, Mountain Dew had a body wash like a couple of years ago that
I'm
sucked
going-
I
ass.
remember that.
I am going to punch Mountain Dew.
Yes.
All right, everyone, get in the car. We're going to Mountain Dew Industries, and we're punching the CEO.
Doritos.
All right.
Yep.
We're
All
going
right,
to.
Ben.
Okay, so Q&A, right?
All right, Ben. It's time for our monthly
How much applesauce did you chug today?
Time for our monthly applesauce.
Yes,
I've
reference.
expanded
Tell
my
us about
horizon.
Any in
I've expanded my
Tell
applesauce.
us in
horizons.
excruciating detail.
I've taken a swig of applesauce, and I also took a swig of sunflower seeds before this podcast.
Fucking
Oh,
sunflower
exactly.
seeds?
You know, it's funny. Knowing that I'm like back in school, of course, at lunch, I got like a little cup of applesauce, and I just said, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna drink it." Under my boy Ben over here.
I'm honored to start the movement.
Incredible.
Hell yeah!
Anyway, wow.
Hey,
I did
speaking
not
of Q&As,
need-
guess what? There was a question related to Persona. When is the Persona 1 playthrough whenever we get to it?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't
Sometime.
know. Whenever you feel like it.
We gotta
I
do Fire
don't,
Emblem.
I don't know, man. We got Mass Effect right now, and then after that,
Yeah.
there's Fire Emblem. I don't know what we're doing after Mass Effect, to be honest with you. It might be Fire
Yeah.
Emblem,
And we
might be
have, like,
Danganronpa, might be fucking more Stellaris. Who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah, we have like a huge backlog.
Oh my god, says thoughts on spaghetti. I fucking love spaghetti, dude. Don't even get me started. I
Don't
order it
get
all
me
the time.
started, man. I'm gonna crave for it now, and it's your fault.
It surprisingly has a crunch to it.
I think that's more the sauce at that point.
If your
Yeah.
spaghetti has a crunch to it, you didn't cook it properly.
That sounds
pretty
concerning.
I
much.
just didn't cook it in the first place.
Patrick,
Also-
did you just like
I
eat
just
the
ate it
raw
straight out of
noodles?
the box raw.
Just bite into the noodle box?
Yeah.
Did you confuse
my
them for
current
ramen
food,
noodles and
I
just
like
take
it.
them out the packaging?
Yeah. I am very
my
confused.
God.
by
Are you
this.
the guy who like eats the entire ramen block, snorts the powder, and then drinks the boiled water?
No, I'm
Speed run?
kidding.
Yo,
Yeah,
speaking
to
of
be fair, the only
speaking,
spaghetti I've ever
Speed
tried.
run, let's go.
I've only tried Chinese food spaghetti.
Oh, so ramen.
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess it would be ramen.
yo, here's a food related question from Sen. Why do they call it oven when you of in the cold food of out hot eat the food?
Up in the cold food and out.
I saw a Columbo version of that yesterday.
Yes, Gianni made it and it was fucking hilarious.
I got a question from Justin at justjustin0225. How are you doing? Smiley
Oh,
face.
thank you.
I'm doing
I'm
good.
actually doing all right.
Doing
I think I'm doing fine. I think I'm doing fine.
be worse.
I'm a bit hungry because of all the food talk.
Epic. Pretty good. Corn on the Rock asks Breath of the Wild or Skyward Sword. Breath of the Wild any day. Come
Breath of the
on.
Wild.
And I like Skyward
There's
Sword.
no
but, like,
competition.
come on.
I love Skyward Sword.
But like, come on though. It's Breath of the Wild.
I forgot what Skyward Sword was and I was thinking about Skyrim.
Actually,
Yeah.
I'd rather play Breath of the Wild than Skyrim.
Probably.
Who wouldn't?
Yeah.
Flowery. Louis Pikmin 2. Yes or no?
No. Fuck Louis. He's the worst. Oh yeah. Here's a fun one though from Nathan Clonicus 2. I recently noticed the Goth Patty logo in your High School Musical video. How long was your 1 hour Tamatoa analysis planned and built up? Oh, very long. It's like I knew I was gonna do the Tamatoa video back in like, I don't know, the beginning of 2020, maybe. That sounds about right.
So, when
But-
I came up with the whole treasure hunt for the pieces of the Heart of Tafiti idea, and James had come up with the whole YouTuber cameos on the quest thing, and so he was like, okay, what do we name this organization? And I just said, well, Guardians of the Heart spells goth, and then James just was like, Patty.
Yeah. So yeah, we just kind of developed it based on like what would be a goofy acronym. The Goth Patty was obviously a reference to Love Muffin from Phineas and Ferb.
Was it?
And yeah. A lot
I
of
did not
some
know
people
that.
in the comments picked up on that. And then the 1 hour Tamatoa analysis planned and built up. Yeah, I mean, I started planting the Goth Patty thing in like, I want to say mid to late 2020, because that's when we had the plan solidified. That's when we came up with the idea of like Goth Patty. So I figured it would be fun to plant these little Easter eggs, and so people could be like, it was always there. And then December 2020 is when I actually hit 1 million subscribers. So I was planning it even before I hit that milestone. And yeah, Goth Patty was always watching. I think Patrick put in like a cipher in one video that just said Goth Patty is watching. And like people on the subreddit like didn't know what it meant. They were like, what the fuck does this mean?
I also put a cipher that I don't think got noticed that said, the Shark Slayer will slay again.
Ooh, damn. I didn't even notice that. Wait. Damn.
I
It's in
didn't
the
know
Fire-
it.
Players always coming
It
back
is-
though.
in the Fire Emblem video.
Yeah. But yeah, I didn't. There are some videos where I forgot to put the Goth Patty logo. Like I rendered it and I'm like, oh shit, I forgot. Oh well. So it's not in every video that came out in like a year prior to the Tamatoa vid, but it's in most of them. So happy hunting, I guess.
I got a question from @KappaAmigo. What are your opinions on the song "Life Is a Highway"?
It was in Cars.
That's all I know.
That's all I know.
Same.
It was
Did the
used
Rascal
properly.
Flatts sing it?
I don't
Yes.
really like it.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes me think of Cars. It has this Hicktown Cars feel.
I
It
remember
does.
before the pandemic, one time when we hung out when we were driving, like song.
Yeah,
Wow.
I think the song is fine.
it is.
It's-
It's very
it's
fun.
good.
It's one of the few country songs and normal people would actually listen to.
Yep.
Oh,
Tolerate
buddy,
my
oh,
There's
pain.
no way.
What's up?
Who the fuck made this? Okay, no, wait. Okay, so the one that's used in Cars is by the Rascal Flatts.
That's
The
the version
ori-
everyone knows.
The original version is by Tom Cochran. Apparently, I think.
I'm
Never
cock.
heard of him.
Now I know why they call him Cock.
'Cause he has
Yeah,
a penis.
the original
He has a
version is
dick
by
hole.
Tom Cochran, and it was released in 1991.
Huh.
Wow.
It peaked at
Weird.
number 6 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 1992.
So is this like a Bowling for Soup 1985 Jonas Brothers Year 3000 situation where like the cover is the more well-known version?
Yeah, or like
I'm
Whitney
gonna say
Houston
yes.
and I Will Always Love You. Like it took me like so many years to realize that she didn't write that song.
I never realized the Rascal Flatts were a country band.
Well, because like they're a country, but like a lot, it's just regular rock enough.
Yeah.
They're total
country rock
fucking
or
country boy.
I will say though that I heard this song a couple times. I first heard at like Texas Roadhouse. They did a song called Backwards, which the whole joke is what happens if you play a country song backwards. Well, you get your house back, you get your dog back, you get your wife back, you get your first heart attack back.
Heck yeah.
So basically the whole point is that country songs make your life worse.
Yeah.
Apparently there was another version made by a guy named Chris Ledoux. For his album, One Road Man.
Interesting.
Indeed.
Hey, I found a question from Robert McDude.
I see.
Any production updates on Took 3?
I was about to say, I thought you were about to comment my thing I just sent in the tweet.
No, I refuse.
No.
So Chris, any updates on Took 3?
We still have to talk about getting together to start filming it.
Literally, all we have to do is get into a car and drive somewhere.
And just go.
And
Just
just like,
do it.
Chris, we're here to pick you up. We're doing Took 3. We doing the shit or what?
Yes. Oh, I like this one. Link at Heart says, rank the regular show Park Boys. Mordecai, Rigby, Benson, Pops, Muscle Man, High Five Ghost.
Pops
What
is
about
number
the
one.
Skips?
Yeah, Pops is number 1.
You
Where
forgot
the fuck is
Skips.
Twilight?
Okay, so yeah. Pops is number 1, yes.
I'd say
Is Mordecai last?
No, I
No.
like Mordecai.
I
Okay,
like.
is Rigby last?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
Rigby's last.
Rigby's the weakest of the group.
Where does
Yeah.
Muscle Man fall?
Kind of in the middle, maybe.
Okay, for
like
me, he's top 3.
Okay, I put him
You,
in the
you
middle.
know who
I
else
know-
is
I
top
know
3?
some of
Mom!
you
Mom!
may- Mom!
That was one of the best things.
Mom.
That was one of the best things when the Chris Chan thing happened. It was just a picture of Muscle Man dressed as Chris Chan. It just said, "You know what else I did today?"
Oh.
You know, you could have just put in a picture
Yeah,
of
for those, I know
We
some
don't
of
need
you-
to. We don't need to talk about that. I was just making the joke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, fun fact, I know some of you may know, but for those who don't know, the name Mordo, yes, it was based off of Mordecai, because he was called Mordo a couple times on the show.
Oh,
Yeah.
Huh.
Epic.
Skips has to
okay,
be like
so-
number 2.
yeah,
I
Skips should be
already-
number 2.
Yeah, I think I got my ranking. I'll just go through real quick. So Pops is number 1, then Skips, then I'll say Benson, then Mordecai, Muscle Man, High Five Ghost, Rigby. So High Five Ghost doesn't really have anything going for him. He's just
Yeah,
kind
he's
He's just
I would-
there.
he's basically the same character as Muscle Man
of
because
yeah,
they are basically just joined.
yeah. But yeah,
Wait, this guy remembered to put High Five Ghost in the post, but not Skips?
yeah. How?
Because I forgot about High Five Ghost.
Yeah.
So I think I would go Pops, then Skips, then maybe Benson, then Muscle Man, and then Mordecai, High Five Ghost, Rigby. Or
Okay,
maybe honestly, High Five Ghost probably last just because he doesn't really do much.
Yeah.
Rigby at least affects the plot.
That's true. So our lists are like almost the same, except
And
for,
then
like,
there's I guess
Yeah.
like the goat dude who everyone forgets about because he's only in like 2 seasons.
oh yeah.
Yeah, Thomas.
Thomas was apparently a government spy. So
Yeah. He'd be last.
Russian.
Yeah.
The only thing I remember about him is that he was voiced by Roger Smith.
Wow.
Yes, Mr.
I
Sonic
always-
Man.
I always liked Rigby because he reminded me of me as a tween
Damn.
and somewhat in my adulthood. He reminds me of my laziness.
Damn.
That's probably not a good thing to like.
I would say that it's more Mordecai than Rigby. Rigby's the angry, annoying one.
Yeah.
Patrick, I don't see Rigby in you at all.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I feel like you'd be more of a combination of Mordecai and Pops.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Who wants
Well,
to
Pops
wrestle?
Pops is number 1 because he's Pops.
Yeah.
Then I go with Skips,
We just all agree on the top two.
Muscle Man.
We do. Because they're like the most strongest of the bunch.
Yeah,
Rig-
everyone loves Pops and Skips.
Rigby, Benson, Mordecai, High Five Ghost.
Yeah, I think I'm also gonna change mine and put High Five Ghost last.
Oh,
Rigby
of course he says Mordo in the reply.
Yeah.
Funny.
Okay. Does anyone else want to say their ranking?
I haven't watched enough.
I think
regular
I
show yet.
agree with most of
Okay.
it. Oh, I don't think I have a difference.
Okay. So let's see.
I can't think.
What else we got?
Hey, Edward wants to know, will you make a video of Wind Waker like Ocarina of Majora?
Yeah, it's kind of inevitable.
Yeah, you're still held to that.
Yeah. Don
Uh,
Cheadle, very real, asks favorite Don Cheadle movie.
All of them.
So
Oh,
here's the thing: I haven't actually watched a lot of Don Cheadle movies, like outside of the MCU. Like I haven't seen him in much.
Age of Ultron. He said, "Boom, you looking for this and that
You're
one?"
looking
Yeah.
for this?
That's my favorite Don Cheadle experience. Like the movie's not that good, but Don Cheadle
Wait,
is.
you actually saw Space Jam 2.
You're right. No, the best
I
Don
was
Cheadle
saying in the
movie
background,
is
Space Jam.
He's
Space
in
Jam
Infinity
2.
War. He's in Infinity War.
Oh shit, he is in Infinity War. Yeah.
That's the best
be
movie I've
Infinity
seen
War.
with Don Cheadle in it.
When I think of Don Cheadle in the MCU, I think like Iron Man 2 and Age of Ultron. I just think of the mediocre ones. I forget that he's in like the
Are
fucking
you trying to
masterpiece.
say something about Don Cheadle's acting abilities?
No,
Uh-oh.
no,
Did you just call
Oh,
it
fake
mediocre?
fan,
No.
fake fan alert.
All right, so I got
Canceled.
a weird question here.
yeah,
Wait, Don
Alex
Cheadle was in
L.
Ocean 11?
yeah. I haven't seen that yet though.
Alex
Ocean
L
12.
asks, what are your
And
first
Ocean's
impressions
13.
on the new Netflix animated series that Alex Hirsch is executively producing? And I just want to bring this up because it's like the fact that you didn't say a name kind of tells me that this isn't even in active production right now.
Yeah, how
So
are we?
how are we supposed to have thoughts about this?
I
don't
heard
know.
a bit about it and then completely forgot.
Well, he's making a show. That's cool.
I
Cool.
heard he was like.
Yo,
making
Chris,
a
good
show
question for you.
times, and, like, yeah, he was making a show for Fox, and then Fox got bought by Disney. And then he probably abandoned it because he wanted to get away from Disney.
Hey,
oh yeah.
You want to hear something
Alright,
cool?
alright.
Fuck no.
What?
Don
What?
Cheadle's on an episode of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Nice.
Nice.
He
Hey,
stars
yeah,
as a guy
let's
named
go.
Ice Tray.
Amazing. Yeah. Does anyone
Oh,
else have
yeah.
a favorite Don Cheadle movie?
Nope.
I'd say Mission to Mars because that's literally the only other movie I've seen him in.
Yeah.
I got a lot.
Alright.
I need to watch a lot more of Don Cheadle
Epic.
stuff.
All right, so Chris, I got a good question for you
Oh God.
from Olive. Who is the hottest character in the original Spyro trilogy?
What?
The Professor.
Well, we could narrow this down, but my top three would be Peter Parker,
Okay.
Doc Ock,
Okay.
and the absolute. Have you seen the fucking
I
dump
thought the
truck
question was the original Spyro.
on
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
Willem
Chris.
Dafoe?
I said
Chris,
Spyro.
Oh, Spyro.
Spyro.
I heard Spider-Man for some reason.
I thought you were memeing until you said Doc Ock, and then I realized you misheard.
Yes, I did.
No,
Well, there you go.
Spyro
There's,
trilogy.
there's my favorite three from that. So Spyro. Oh God.
He breathes fire. He's
did
very
they-
hot.
Did they specify the new one or the original?
Original Spyro trilogy.
Okay, the original. I'd fuck
Be
Ripto.
careful, Chris. Some of these are underage.
I'd fuck Ripto.
Everyone would.
Yeah.
Um,
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm getting into dangerous territory, like Ben said, because there's a lot of characters and their ages are questionable.
Yeah. Fuck. Way to
Uh-oh.
go, whoever
Next
replied to whoever said that.
I guess I'd probably bang. I'm trying to think of his name. You know what? I would bang Toasty from the first Spyro game.
Nice.
And
Scarecrow.
for number 3, I'm gonna put Jacques. He's a Jack in the Box.
Nice.
Ah,
Epic. Good choices.
I like sticking my dick in a spring.
For
Hell
the record,
yeah.
guys, I just want to say I would like to wrap this up within the next 10 minutes so I can do start the pre-stream.
Okay.
Okay, that's fair.
Should be quick. Soup says, "What's your favorite type of soup? Lobster bisque, baby, masterpiece."
Italian wedding.
Ramen.
Yeah. Patrick doesn't eat soup.
I found a question by Buster Corp, which is really funny that I was talking about this last night. But first, but one thing's first. Hello, ShinyCast. I just want to congratulate you on the Tamatoa video, along with asking this question. Have any of you fellas played any of the No More Heroes games? Bro, don't get me started.
Yeah, I don't think any of us have, but Mordo has.
I played a bit of one.
Yeah.
I have, cause of course my good boyfriend Crad, got me into it. I played the first and second games. I recently started on Travis Strikes Again, and of course No More Heroes 3 just came out, so I'm looking forward to play those. But I would honestly would recommend them because they're hella fun. They got a bit of crackhead energy into it. Travis Touchdown's a fucking amazing, hilarious character, and it's just fucking fun. And I think it would be something I'd love to see dub sometime. As just if you guys feel like it, because I highly recommend this.
Hmm.
It's
The
just
most-
it's really wacky, and I love it.
The most I know about this No More Heroes, is that something Waster, I don't remember his name,
Jasper Bat Jr.
Jasper Bratt Jr. is the worst final boss in video games.
Okay, yeah, this second phase, it's fucking bullshit. It's really hard. I've had hell with it. But lucky enough, the first two games is on Steam. So if there's like a way you can
Twitch.
like cheat it, it's possible if you can just cheat it since it's on Steam.
Cheat
Yeah.
engine.
I bought the first game
Cheat
yesterday.
engine, exactly.
We're gonna give it a try. Andrew Ledford says, when is Revenge of the Senate Part 4 coming out? When it's done.
In the future.
In the future, yes.
Hey, I was
Revenge
gonna say that I played for a couple years back in like high school. I borrowed No More Heroes 1 on the Wii from a friend. I got like halfway through it before I gave it back, and I have it on the Switch now. God, you
Nice.
guys don't give me enough time to answer. Gosh.
Gosh.
Go!
Sorry, we gotta rush through. Because
I have the perfect question to end the thing, but continue on.
And Fernate and Noah Conrad had a conversation which already answers the question. Best/favorite Amphibia character. I think they said it was Marcy. Marcy is the best.
yeah, Marcy is the best. I like Andreas too. It's funny what he does to Marcy. Real quick, DS says best WarioWare crew member aside from Wario himself. I like 9-volt, or no, the mom, 5-volt, right? That's the mom. She's a nice MILF, I will say.
Complete agreeance.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 9-volt. See, look at how hot 9-volt.
No, that's a battery. No, 5-volt is my favorite. Orbulon is my favorite to play as in the demo of the new game.
I love
It's-
Orbulon.
Anyone else have a favorite Wario person?
I don't know their names yet.
I'd say Orbulon.
Wario.
They say aside from Wario.
Too
Oh.
bad. William can answer the
Is
question
this-
however he wants
Is this specifically from Get It Together?
No, just WarioWare crew member in general.
I guess Ashley. I guess, or 9-volt.
Yeah.
One of those
We,
two.
I like the Japanese version of Mike's song in Smash Bros.
Yeah.
Have we talked about Jellystone on here? Because I
No,
know
'cause
Lion Dog
I
was
think-
asking about it.
I think the show came out after last episode.
Yeah. It looks neat. I haven't gotten to watch it yet though.
I've watched all of it.
I've
It's
seen it.
fun.
It's pretty enjoyable when it goes on.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Whoops, I kind of haven't heard about it until this.
How?
How we've
By
talked about
the
it.
man behind
voice
Chowder.
chats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember
The
that.
trailer came out months ago. It's by CH Greenblatt, who did Chowder.
Yeah.
Exactly.
How do you okay, whatever.
Lion says that he knows y'all are huge fans of Chowder.
Yeah. Okay.
Jellystone is
Still need to watch
good.
the entirety. I
Yeah.
still need to see the
I am
entirety of
too.
it.
Okay, so I'm good in terms of questions. So if anyone else has any, and then we can do Chris's as the last one.
Nope.
Okay.
Let's see.
Um,
No, Patrick.
Are you
I
gonna
know
watch
there's
the Tales reboot?
I don't know.
What?
Maybe I'll watch the rest of it. Who knows?
I finished it, and the show continually gets better.
That's cool. Maybe I'll get to it. Who
What
cares? Who
show?
knows?
There's an entire
Oh,
Go-
DuckTales? No, I haven't gotten to it yet.
no,
Yeah.
I think there was like a one or two questions about what were our thoughts on OKKO? I
Haven't
love
seen
that.
enough of it.
I haven't seen it.
I
Oh,
recommend
I
it.
saw the episode that was the crossover with their other modern cartoons.
Yeah.
That was a bunch of neat callbacks. I'm sure it would be very emotional for people who actually watched classic Cartoon Network shows.
Epic.
It's like a tribute to Cartoon Network and anime in general. That
Mhm.
really nails about what CN cartoons should be about. Brandon King says.
Okay.
Sonic the Hedgehog shows up apparently.
Wow.
Yeah, that too.
I know they watched
Okay.
the pilot as an episode.
Epic. Okay.
Alright,
so
okay.
Chris's
Ben,
I think
question.
do you have
I'm
any
good for there.
final question? Do you have any questions you wanted to?
Ben, I think it's on to you.
What? No, I don't have any questions now.
Chris, what was your final question then?
Is Shafe-Rillis more Shafe or Rillis?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Things that make you go,
It's
We're,
Rillis.
we're both on there, but James is on there more than I am.
Yeah, but still, it is Shafe and Rillis.
People call him Shafe, but he's the Rillis.
Yeah, James, I'm
The
gonna
irony.
sue you for using the first part of my last name for all these
Oh, I
years.
know. I Zuckerberged you. Oh no. I
Who's
pulled
like,
a
wait,
sneaky
how did you guys
sucky
even like? Why am I even asking this? But like,
Epic.
I don't know. I was about to say like, how did
If
you guys
it's
even
about
come
the
up with it?
name,
I
I'm gonna
realized,
tell you
okay,
right
yeah,
now, look for any other episode where we answered it in every single question and
I'm
answer.
pretty
Yeah,
sure
and I know.
the
I'm just
first
like, and I
10
was just about to,
episodes
and
we
I just
explained
stopped
it.
myself saying, wait, why am I asking this question? I should know this.
Yeah. This is
Because
like
they
the
both
basic Shafe Rillis story.
ruined
This
it.
is the top of the iceberg image.
Because in the beginning, you both first ran it, and then now it's just mostly James, and they just think he's the Shaft, and it's like, no,
That's a lie.
Chris's last name, and I can't think,
James is the
and it's
Shaft.
just, I can't think of it the same way anymore because I know you guys a lot more than before.
Yeah, exactly. That's a
There-
lie.
There was also that weird period while I was still in college. I just uploaded videos straight to James's channel because I had like nothing.
Yeah. William just
Yes,
call it the
mountains,
Mountains.
masterpiece.
mountains.
I am.
won't stop till they know
yeah.
I kind of thought
So,
all
let's
three
go
of you
wrap
ran
this
it
up.
at one point.
Okay, here we go. Rapid fire. Let's recommend something. I recommend WarioWare Get It Together for Nintendo Switch. Play
No,
the
you
demo.
don't. We all recommend Lake Michigan Monster.
Oh yeah, we all recommend
Yes.
Michigan Monsters and WarioWare.
Again, I recommend No More Heroes trilogy along with Travis Strikes Again. It's not as energetic as the trilogy, but it's kind of fun.
Yep, Travis Scott Burger. Got it. Patrick, what is it?
Why me? Go later.
Okay, Chris, what do you recommend?
I highly recommend that if you want to smell like fucking beer when you walk into work, grab yourself some Duke Cannon Bush soap, baby.
Hell yeah.
Proceeds
Actually,
of
there is
your
an
of your
actu-
purchase go to veterans.
Wow.
There is an actual recommendation I do want to make that came out a few days ago. It's something I used to never shut up about. But DA Games released his new Iris album, Dawn of the Demetrix. So if any of you guys like metal or something like that, I highly recommend it because it's a banger of an album. And
Nice.
it got me back in the Iris phase.
Ben, do you recommend applesauce to chug?
Yes.
Yeah. Ben, what do you recommend? Thank you. Patrick, what do you recommend?
Reverse back to Ben.
He recommends Uno because you use reverse Uno cards. Okay. Well,
You have Uno.
if Ben is dead, that
I
means
have it
the
on my Switch.
podcast is over.
I'm still here. I'm still alive.
We did it.
I'm going to.
Wait,
I'm gonna
he's a
plug
dead-
this
wait,
concert that-
surprise.
What?
He was
Alright.
chugging
This concert I've been
applesauce.
playing this entire time.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
start the stream now for pre-stream. I don't care if anyone shows up and still hears us finishing this recording. I don't care.
Well, I mean,
Alright,
nobody's gonna
then.
be here because we're not streaming it anyway. Have a good one, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you for coming
Bye.
to